Welcome to the Jungle Squadcast. Before we get into today's episode, we want to remind you that this content is intended for adult audiences only. You must be 18 years or older to watch. Everything you're about to hear is purely for entertainment purposes. We keep it raw, unfiltered, and sometimes wild, but nothing should be taken as serious advice or as guidance. The opinions expressed are just that, opinions and not facts. This is the Jungle Squadcast, and its hosts are not responsible for how you interpret or act on anything discussed in this episode. Now that that's out the way, let's get into it.
Hey, bro, I don't know if I'm allergic to something.
Nigga, hydrated.
Might have a seizure, nigga. You better go get your brain checked. Go to Wildin'.
Bro, I just said the last 3 hours. I ain't say every day.
Twitching, nigga. Twitching?
You trying to be a streamer?
See, trying to be a streamer, bro?
Bro's
Trying to
twitching.
be able to see, goddamn.
Like short bus twitching, like,
nigga tweaking.
or like you twitching.
Nigga said,
It's an allergy,
Like
bro.
Twitch.
It's allergy season.
yeah, I definitely got allergies, but I don't think it's allergies with my eye right now.
I feel like that's just what people say when niggas have allergies. It's allergy season, right?
I don't know, bro. How can you tell if you like develop allergies though? Like, cause I know like
I would say
they
that.
grow, they come like out of nowhere. Like I don't know.
I think they say every like 7 years or whatever, like your allergies kind of change or shift a little bit.
Yeah, I be sneezing sometimes randomly. Like, why the fuck am I sneezing? But I don't think I'm sick at all. So it might be like the air or something.
Might be allergic to dust. That's most people.
Yeah, I'm allergic to dust.
I think I'm allergic to outside. I think when I'm outside, because I'm an inside like homebody type of thing. So when I go outside, the air, my body is not like. I got
it might be the dust too, then,
Yeah.
because you're not getting much dust inside.
Yeah.
Could be hypochondria.
I gotta adapt type shit. You feel me? To the air outside.
I shut
The
in.
immune system lacking right now.
Yeah, COVID really changed my perspective on like personal contact and
Nah,
going
facts.
outside and shit.
Facts.
I really feel uncomfortable when certain people just touch me on some random shit. Like, shit is crazy. Being a teacher is tough because I really got to tell children,
Yo, be
stop touching me.
up.
Especially when you work with kids.
Yeah, this kid loves to grab me, like touch my arm, and I'm like, bro, can you please stop touching me? Like,
They walk in
as soon as-
germs.
go straight to the hand sanitizer. Like, bro, I swear to God, if 3 kids touch you in a row and you
Yeah.
don't do this,
Done.
wash your hands, you're gonna be sick for the next week.
You know how satisfying it felt today to go to work and I just actually like it was doing the cleanup list and I had to sanitize all the knobs, like doorknobs and shit. This just makes me feel so much better about where I work.
All right, grunt work. I like that.
You feel me?
Makes you feel good.
I do everything.
You gotta like tolerate the grunt work, so I appreciate that.
I ain't even mean the grunt work is what I enjoy. I just meant the fact that I'm getting rid of all
Sanitizing.
these kids touching all these doors, just rubbing their hands.
I mean, I would like that, but for me to not do that. But the fact that you did it, that means you're willing to do the grunt work to get the shit done the way you envision life to be.
Shout out to the grunt workers.
Appreciate you.
Shout out to the grunt workers.
Shout out to the grunters, man. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to episode 110 of the Jungle Squadcast. It is your boy Ape Loso in the building. A lot of energy, not like last week, a little jaded, but this week I got a lot of energy today. Willie, all right?
Yeah.
Every day.
To my fucking left, I had to look at him to remember his name.
That nigga
Now
said,
let me
hold on.
stop.
Nigga definitely did take like 1.5 seconds.
Ryan is right here. He said, Ryan is right here. You feel me? To my
boy,
fucking
boy.
left. What's good?
Come on, you know what's going on, man. You dig. Boy in the building.
That was calm. That was cool.
man.
That was real nonchalant. Fuck
Your
with
boy Ra in the building.
the swavy energy.
Come on.
That should
Welcome.
actually be my slogan. We
Sweetie?
in the building. We in the building.
Oh, we in the building.
Yeah.
See?
That's what you said.
I didn't know that.
That shit didn't do shit,
You know what I mean? That was just manifesting good blessings right there.
Yes, sir.
To my fucking right, we got my boy, Rod. Now let me stop. I know your
Yes.
name. Rod, what's good?
Yeah, what's good? What's good? I'm here, bro. We having a good time. Let's get it started.
You guys are.
I'm trying. You said the other week it was keep it simple. I keep it simple.
No. I'm just saying, like, Be excited. Like, yeah! Like, you feel me? Like,
Here, I'm happy to be here. I just said I said let's get started. Happy to be here.
yeah, I be like forgetting that we all Aquarius. So like these niggas don't show emotions like I do. I'm like I don't know, like yeah.
I'm the dude that you gotta get away from me. I'm gonna embarrass you. Bro. My energy without coffee, bro, no energy drink, nothing. Like he can tell you. Like,
All right, look. Last but not least.
Oh man.
Yo, when I put this fucking intro down on the reel, you gonna hear the Rocky instrumental, ladies and gentlemen. When I talk about grunt work,
Yes, sir.
in the fucking human form, this man came from IET to USA.
yes, sir.
Working in a little bodega.
Yes, sir.
Shout out to Dino's.
Yes, sir.
Sweeping, mopping.
Yes, sir.
Watching cashiers,
Come
nigga,
on,
nickels
man.
and dimes and pennies, nigga.
What we doing?
Go.
This man works $7 an hour.
Come on, man.
7 days a week.
Come on, man.
7 days a week.
Come on.
Worked on his prom. Swear to God.
Can't make this
Worked
up.
on his graduation.
Come on.
On my mom.
Birthday.
This motherfucker saved all his money that he worked while in school
Yes, sir.
Tough.
in the hood with $100,000 whip.
Come on.
First one.
Stop playing.
My man's right here,
Yes,
Mike
sir.
Paul.
Come on.
Appreciate
Mike Paul in the building.
Gentlemen.
Mike Paul's in the fucking building.
Appreciate you, bro.
I could have went longer and longer and longer with the intro, but the drum roll would have lasted like a fucking marathon. We would have went on like
Oh, God,
we saw
accolades
a
for
series
days.
of George Lopez and shit. But we gonna learn more about you, man. Welcome to the Squad Cast.
Appreciate it, man.
Jungle Squad Cast. You feel me?
Y'all.
My fault.
Appreciate y'all. Thanks for having me,
I'm
man.
a little went to the lights too excited. Am I off a little bit?
Nah, you good. Stay energy, bro. You good.
Welcome to the Jungle Squad Cast,
Appreciate
Mike
y'all.
Paul.
Appreciate
Nah, let me
y'all.
stop. It's the thing that got you going, the Twitch. You feel me? The allergies.
Twitch the allergies.
But yo, seriously, it's really good to have you. Thank you for really coming through.
sure.
I like niggas who's really about shit. And
Thanks for having me,
off
man.
the conversation, how let's work. What day?
sir. Yes,
Send
sir.
it through.
Yes, sir.
I'm here.
We here.
We here. Like
here,
literally,
man.
it
No
was just like
excuse.
beep, boom, boom,
We
beep,
are
bop.
here.
Like
My boy,
Yo,
you feel me?
my slogan is "We are here. We in the building." You know what I'm saying?
So we in the
actually, like, how can I say this? We are here. We in the building. I'm talking about level 1, which that's my company.
Talk about it.
But I want it to be like, we are here, we in the building. It could represent everyone else. Like, for instance, when I say we are here, we in the building, I'm talking about my company. But when you say we are here, we in the building, you're talking about your podcast.
community
You know
or
what I'm
some
saying?
shit?
So you know what I'm saying. So
okay,
when you say it, it represents what it means to you.
Like,
but
alright.
I'm saying what it means.
It's
to you.
more universal type shit.
Universal. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Nah, I understand that.
Yeah. So I'm looking at this one. You guys.
You can look at this. You can look at us.
Okay.
Yeah, just regular
Oh, you
combo.
wanted me to talk on the mic.
Yeah, just talking
Sorry,
about
yeah. My bad. I'm not used to it, bro.
a lot of niggas be like, yo.
Like straight in front, but I'm like sometimes it might cut you up. I'm like, got you. Just
We gotta do
I
it real like
appreciate
that
you.
when niggas is talking on the pod,
Yeah.
and then the guy is not talking on the mic at all. They just come back like, bro,
yeah.
we didn't hear you.
but got niggas lean forward and show
Yeah, like
phone reels.
Yeah.
Like,
you have way too much
Yeah.
mic of in front of you. No homo, but this is a big ass mic.
Yeah,
and then you're
facts.
literally gonna go like this.
to go around it.
Yeah.
Some niggas, some people are tall too though. So some of them are just like, I'm like, bro, you literally just gotta tuck your chin.
Crazy.
Yeah, but yours is perfect. Like
Yeah, nah,
you
this
got
right
the.
here, this perfect.
But if you want to adjust it, you can
No,
move
I
it up
think
and
I'm
down.
good. I think I'm good now. Yeah. I think
All
I'm
right, pause.
good
That sounded crazy with no context. But not to transition awkwardly.
Yeah.
Tell us a little bit about your stuff. I already kind of gave you a nice
Yeah.
welcoming intro, but
Got you.
we got a little journey. We could start chronologically. We could start your favorite highlights. We could start
Yeah.
current. Talk to me.
Well,
Who are you?
I mean, you know,
Mike Paul, nigga.
I'm Mike Paul. So I was born in Haiti, and
Haiti.
then I came here after the earthquake that happened in 2010.
Wow.
So yeah,
Deadass?
yeah. So we lost about, I'll say, 400,000 people.
Wow.
So yeah, so my dad was actually already living here. So my mom, she brought me to Dominican Republic embassy. She just bought me on the floor, and she was like, you know what, his pops is living in the United States, so you know I can't afford to get him right because I broke my leg in my arm.
Damn.
Yo,
Oh my God.
he's on y'all. So they reach out to my pops, and then that's how I made it here. So
Wow. How is she
That's
though?
crazy.
no, she's all right. It was just me that got injured. Yeah,
shit.
So yeah.
I'm sorry that
crazy.
happened.
Nah. Appreciate
that's-
it, bro.
Now I see where the grind
Where the grind
comes from.
come
The
from,
heart
yeah.
comes from. Yeah.
So yeah,
You gotta
that
have
shit.
humble beginnings to kind of like to value where you at now to know where you're going type
Yeah,
shit.
most
I respect that.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
so
make this building stable.
nah, you know what I'm
Tell
saying?
you that.
So basically, I came on a visa. 2 years later, I was undocumented. So after I graduated high school, I couldn't even go to college because of my status. So that's how I started working at Dino's. Because Dino's was the only place that I could work undocumented because they pay cash.
Gotcha.
So I was making like $7-8 an hour. So and then after that, fortunately, I was able to get my papers through my dad because he became a U.S. citizen.
Nice.
And then I got my citizenship through my father because I was under 18. So after that, since I was documented, I started working like Walgreens, CVS, and
Little shit.
little shitty jobs. So and then I shouldn't say shitty jobs because at that time for my age it was a great job. You know what I'm saying? So no disrespect to anyone working at CVS or whatever. But and then I worked in special needs with special need for like 3 years. Then I did CNA. I did CNA first for 2 years. Then I worked with the special need for 3 years. Then after that, I was tired of it, bro. I felt something in my stomach. Like I could do something better, bro. So I used to get in trouble for working like too much overtime. So I just knew I had to
Working
do
too
something
hard.
bigger, bro. So I got threatened multiple times for getting fired, to get fired for working too many hours. So
Y'all hear that?
yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like for
I've
real,
never heard of
so
that in my
like,
life.
For real, bro. I
Working
used to
too
work
hard.
Bro, I used to work like 100 hours a week. So listen to this,
I can
right?
hear the
Yeah, bro.
I can
So
hear the managers
my
complain.
my
Nigga, that is a
salary,
lawsuit on them. Yes, get out
you know
the
what I'm
job.
saying? So, bro, my salary was like $28,000 a year. I made over 6 figures all 3 years working overtime, bro. For you to make over 90,000 overtime is insane, yo.
Yeah.
That is
Like, you know what I'm saying? You
That's
know
a
how much
fact.
hours you got to put
How old were
into
you when you
work?
said?
I was like in my like 19, 18, you know what
Wow.
I'm saying? So this
Yeah,
was
you
like
had the
3-4
stamina for
years
that
later,
shit.
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So-
you don't
Yeah,
look
nah, for
like burnt out, nothing. Like,
They're still young.
Yeah, so I just knew I needed to do something bigger, so I quit my job and then started a construction company. So I was supposed to go
with nothing to hold you back. That you just like quit.
Nah,
It
bro.
was
I,
like,
I just knew I was gonna be okay. So I quit my job, started a construction company. The name of the company is Unity Construction Real Estate. I was supposed to start the company with my cousin, but we figured like family business sometime. It could
hard.
get chaotic. So
especially if a female comes in the picture.
you know what I'm saying? Most definitely.
Yeah,
So
even with friends, you can have that
most
same
definitely.
problem.
So I went on my own, and he went on his own, and then couple.
Shout out to John.
Yeah, I would say a couple months later. No, not a couple months. It was like a year later. We started a new LLC with me and my partner.
Yeah.
Gene. So CS1 Level 1 Roofing.
Nice.
So
That shit
yeah.
is fire.
Nah, I appreciate it, bro. So
OD.
we do a lot of roofs all day, every day.
Which,
Yeah.
in fact, you informed me, not mistaken, you have subcontractors.
Yeah,
That's
we
what
have
you call it?
subcontract. Yeah.
And that's something that, can you explain to the audience what that is?
Okay, yeah. So subcontract is we get the job directly and then we would subcontract it to someone else. Meaning like if I came to do a painting job here, I am a company, so I would, charge you a price, but I would not be the person that do the job. I would give it to someone else and then they would come with their crew and then they would do the job.
So you're the middleman?
You would
So-
pay them.
Yeah, well, I'm not really. Is that considered the middleman? Because I get the
Because you're
job.
facilitating the money, right?
Yeah.
He's
So
more or less the organization that
gets the
acquires
job done.
the crew members, and
Yeah.
the crew members happen to just already be a group. Like,
Exactly.
a business.
So who comes up with the price? You or the subcontractors?
I come up with the price. I come up with the
okay.
price, and I give the sub their price.
And
you know?
they just agreed to it automatically?
Yeah,
or
you
like-
know, of course, sometimes there could be some disagreement, but most likely we're on the same page.
Yeah.
Because most subcontract have a rate that they charge.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So, and then
just
it's,
above that
if you
rate,
go with that rate, and you're fine.
Oh, so they already come with you with what they're offering.
Yeah,
to
yeah,
pay.
of course. Yeah,
All right.
it's per square. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, for instance, like I'm just doing random numbers. So we do a lot of roofs. Most subcontract can charge anywhere like 130 to 170. So that a square, but the average roof is like 10 to 15 square, but it could go up depending on what towns you in. So you would time that by, if the roof is 15 square, which 15 square means it's 1,500 square footage. So you would time that by what they charging. If they charging 160, you time the 160 and time 15 square.
15 square.
So, and then with that, they're able to pay all their guys, and then put gas on the van, and then, you know, also keep a profit themselves. When we subcontract as well, there's always a team leader. So I get the job, I am the boss, and then I subcontract it to a leader, but the leader himself have like 10 or 15 guys working under him.
Okay.
So that's how the subcontract work. And then this
Damn,
is
that's
the whole
dope.
construction. This is not just CS1.
Yeah.
The whole United States does it. Everything is subcontract. So when you building, right? You know, shout out to Gene. He's the builder. But so when you building, you know, someone, it's different process to the building.
Yeah.
So you got someone that does the framing. You got someone that do the, you know, the sheetrock and the electrical, plumbing. The
water and stuff,
It's not one crew.
Yeah.
So each crew is a different subcontract. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So that's what subcontract is. 'Cause
Gotcha.
Think about if one person had to do
All that.
all of that, bro. Like, how long would it take?
Yeah,
and
that's a fact.
there's no man that could do all of that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, exactly.
For real though.
I mean, not in a reasonable amount of time.
Come on, bro. That would
Yeah.
take like 10 years.
Yeah, that's
Like,
a fact.
No funny shit. That'll take a long
so,
time.
Yeah, because framers come in and they do their thing like 2 week max, and they out. And then, you know, then the plumbers come, then electrical come, and.
But how did you know that was your passion though? Like,
Realistically,
or did you know it was going to be something you'd make money off of, or did you know it was something that
I
you
would
like?
say construction was never really my passion, to be honest.
No? All right.
Like a safety plan.
Yeah, bro. This was my passion, bro. Like
Pardon?
what we're doing right now, bro. Like before it had a title,
Yeah.
because I don't know when they came out with the name podcast. I don't know when, but before it even had a title, this is what I wanted to do.
Apparently, this shit has always been out. It's just started to become cool, like around
yeah, like
2015.
yeah.
Like,
I mean,
So-
it's just radio without music. It's just constant
yeah,
conversation.
what made it popular now is that podcasts have started adding the visuals to it. But yeah, originally it was like a radio type of style thing.
Okay.
Yeah. I think it had to fall from the radio tree, right?
Yeah.
It had to been radio, then podcasting, because radio is live, and I think podcasting is like, it's just radio,
Yeah.
but
I
not
guess, I mean,
live.
like, wouldn't it fall under TV entertainment instead of radio? I mean, I don't know. It's a fine mix of both. I don't know.
Now
Yeah,
it's
no, I
starting to
agree.
fall towards the TV entertainment, but I think it started more
Radio.
towards the radio type
sure.
of vibe.
Nah, I definitely
Yeah.
agree.
Damn,
But-
that's crazy. That's interesting
Most
conversation.
definitely. But to answer the question was, how did I know?
Yeah.
I didn't really know because I was never passionate about real estate. It's not like, you know how you like 5 years old, you like, when I grow up, I want to be a cop.
Yeah.
Like I never said I wanted to go into construction. I just knew the work ethic that I had for a job. I needed to put that work ethic into my company because I know I would take over.
Right.
Like who do you know working over 100 hours a week? Under 20, I don't drink, I don't smoke. Like I just knew I had to put that work ethic somewhere else.
Right.
So, but where I
like
fell
that.
in love with the real estate is when I find out that regardless of your status, you need a roof over your head.
Yeah.
Like whether you're poor, whether you're middle class or you're rich, you need a roof. So, and you don't have to own the house.
He's
even
looking
if
at the
you're-
commodity.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Even if you're renting, that's a part of real estate.
Yeah.
So, and then the great part about real estate is the equity, you know, over time.
It
Like,
builds.
you know, I bought a house like 3 years ago. I have over over 100,000, over 150,000 in equity. So you never lose when you have a piece of
Property.
Piece of property. Never. I'm
Really?
letting you guys know that you never lose.
That's a
Okay,
fact.
so listen
Yeah,
to
'cause
this, right?
there's no instances.
Yes, the market can drop, but you just don't sell. Just wait for it to go back up.
back up.
Let me
It's gonna
break it
go
down
up and
to you,
down.
right? So with the real estate, it goes up and down, they say, right? But in the last 10 years, it's been staying steady.
Yeah.
Right? But the thing is, with Trump right now, let's say the market do crash. And for example, you guys are paying $1,500 a month, right? Just in a random number. But the market
Fairly
crash.
accurate.
The landlord won't lower the rent.
Nah.
So how does that affect the landlord if the market crash? He just has to wait 5-10 years later once they go back up if he wants to sell to get his equity, and he also still collecting his passive income from you guys with the $1,500. So you never really lose with real estate.
Damn.
You see what I'm saying?
You
Stamp
gotta
that.
talk to me a little bit
Stamp
about
that.
like some of, like, I guess because you say you own real estate, so
Yeah,
you're
yes.
renting like places out and
Yeah,
stuff.
yes.
So is there any type of, you know, people who kind of like it went left, like talk about certain situations, I guess with the tenants, or like what are some struggles along the journey with
The
real
struggle,
estate?
it's a lot of struggles. The struggles is,
Yeah.
you know,
Top
having
three.
tenant. Okay. Well, late payment, or not paying at all. You know, they just, you know,
So COVID year was tough for you.
I don't think I was really in the market. I think I got into real estate right after like
okay, okay.
COVID, because
Nice.
COVID-19, I think I got in like 2020.
Yeah, so
So
you
I
got it
didn't
when
get
it was
to-
low. You had a good
Yeah,
time.
I got a good entrance rate. Entrance rate when I got it was like 3-4. Right now it's 8. So
Yeah.
entrance rate makes a huge difference
Yeah.
to your real estate or car. Like for instance, if I have a 750 credit score, he has like 580. We'll both get qualified for the car, but I'm paying $400 while he paying $800.
Yeah, I know.
Same model, same car, same everything, just
Yeah.
different interest. That's why credit and interest is important.
They trust you more
Stamp that.
They-
to pay more than they
exactly.
Yeah.
So you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But yeah, so that's, and then I find out that real estate was important because regardless of the status, everyone needs it. And also, I fell in love with roofing once I find out the profit. And then listen to this. I used to be afraid of height until I find out the profit of roofing. I'm like, nah, forget that. I ain't afraid. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Motherfucker, right now.
Hey, man, you know what I'm
I
saying?
get hit by a spider
So-
real quick.
Yeah, so the profit in roofing is insane.
What's your?
I think you said it gets you make more than a drug dealer off like selling roofs. That was your exact words. actually.
I mean, like,
legal job too, yeah, of
so
course.
okay. So what I was saying earlier is, you know, growing up, most of us used to look up to the dope boys because that's what we were surrounded by. Not that it was right, but that's all we
Financially,
knew.
yeah.
Yeah.
So, but I'm saying now in 2025, I believe that people should have another path because you don't have to look up to them anymore. Because, bro, we have YouTube, we got TikTok, drop shipping, and it's multiple different stream of income now to get legal money instead of dope. You know, that's old school. And let's be realistic. Most of the dope boys, they don't own a piece of real estate. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's like they just buy.
I mean, the bad ones do, but the really good ones, like, you know, my man's Pablo.
Yeah. Well, okay.
Yeah.
This is back in the day stuff. Let's talk about our generation now.
Our generation is trying to
gonna
shit.
say,
Yeah.
It's hard because I really don't want to be the. I don't want to promote drug dealing at all. But like,
Okay.
like, there's a lot of shit you have to do to be a content creator, okay? And I think I can sell a dime faster than I can make 30 videos for a month.
I
and
agree.
everything
I
and sell
agree.
them.
But my point was, there's different ways to get money
hear that
now
exactly.
instead of going that route.
Yeah,
you
but
know what I'm
he's-
saying?
But and he's saying like, if
Like,
a
legally,
a guy
legally.
who's a drug dealer
Yeah,
works 40 hours a week, he makes a certain price, right?
I'm making
He's saying
always more
that
than that.
he's working the same amount of hours, probably even less, with less stress and less germs, and making at least 30% more than what he's doing.
See, let me
And it's legal.
let me put it this way: like the trade man right now is the new millionaires. Like, you know, electrician, plumbers, roofers. these guys within 5-10 years, they got some good money in their savings. And then I would, my advice for everyone would be hop on the trade. I know it's not for everyone, but that's where the money is at right now. Here's another thing, right? Every year, let's say you have 20 to 50,000 people that's retiring from that trade, right? What's happening right now is the TikTok generation are not replacing these people that are retiring. So the construction is missing. It's missing more tradesmen, and then the trade field has a lot of money. So I highly recommend if you don't know what to do with your life, pick up a trade, man. Pick up a trade, and it may suck for the year that the sacrifice that you spending a year in school, but once you're out, even the first 2 years, the pay may not be what you want, but like. It's 3 to 5, 10 years, you good. You good. Like, you know what I'm saying?
It's the long haul.
So, I think you're right. I think you're 100% right. You definitely need a trade right now.
Yeah, trade is the new wave right now.
Yeah, because a 9 to 5 is not really it right now.
Nah. So 9 to 5 is not it right now with inflation. But everyone need to start somewhere. Yeah. Like, for instance, if somebody come to me and say, Mike, you doing your thing, where should I start? I would say first thing to do, get a 9 to 5. Yeah. Because you can't skip the 9 to 5 and go straight to entrepreneur, go straight to a business. You gotta have some kind of saving, have some kind of plan. You know what I'm saying? You need a 9 to 5 first, but 9 to 5 is not it right now with inflation. Because if you think about it, minimum wage right now is $17 an hour. After tax, you're walking away with less than $2,500. And the average, apartment is $1,500 to $2,000. You're making $25. So, you're looking at groceries, car note, insurance, phone bills. You can't get by. And if you do, you're living paycheck to paycheck, or you constantly in debt. Yeah. So 9 to 5 is not it right now with inflation. Right now, it's not it.
Damn. So how would you combat it though? Like, say if you were starting from scratch, start with the 9 to 5. But how would you make 6 figures?
Got you. So I would say, a way that can help is with a partner, but let's say someone doesn't have a partner. Like, if you have a partner, you're going 50-50. Yeah. I know this generation is not okay with this 50-50 thing, but bro, it's sacrifice. With this 50, it could get you somewhere. Because if we're partner, my rent is $1,500. We're splitting the rent. I'm automatically saving $750 because we're pitching in $750. If you add up $750 by 12, you up like more damn near 10 band. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But without a partner, my thing would be live under your means. That's what I would say. Like, for instance, everybody want the nicest car and the latest Jordans. I went through all of that, but I would say, even if you don't have a car, take the bus. Have a roommate. You know what I'm saying? It's sacrifice. You don't have a roommate, stack up, take the bus, and do what you gotta do to just run it up. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I would say. Until you have a plan, and then you invest into your business. So it takes sacrifice.
It's crazy because I don't know how true the stat is now, but it's like over like 70% of Americans don't even have $1,000 saved.
Yes.
Is that true?
That's accurate. I look it up multiple times. I'll tell you why. Also, they're looking at credit as well, not like the credit, how much they owe. Like, for instance, if you have $5,000 in your savings, you owe $10,000. You don't have $5,000 to your name. You're negative $5,000. That's what they're talking about.
Oh yeah,
like,
I'm negative.
Like with me right now, I owe a couple thousand in business, so that I'm in debt with the business. Yeah. Like, you know what I'm saying? So,
but then you pay it off, and then the credit goes up or some shit.
Yeah, of course, yeah. So
that's crazy, man.
Yeah.
I feel like you came into America with a different perspective versus how like most Americans grew up with like a different perception of how to like grow up with their careers. Like, you grew up looking at it how white people in the suburb areas naturally think about it versus like how you did, like versus how normal urban communities grow up. They just think I just need the 9 to 5. This is it. So you kind of like went your own lane and kind of saw America for really what it was being marketed around the world is, which is like the American dream type shit.
Most definitely. And then, how can I say this? Like, sometimes I may complain sometimes, but being in America is priceless.
Yeah.
Because let's think about it. If I was to be in Haiti right now, bro, I wouldn't even have this boots right now. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I wouldn't have these pair
I
of
was about to
earrings.
tell you
Like,
that,
you know
yeah.
what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Ice,
So,
like, in
you know what I'm
general,
saying? So it's
air conditioning.
Down to the
yeah,
littlest
bro,
things. Yeah.
Nah, it's a blessing to be in this country because if you lock in this country, in 3 to 6 months, you could be in a whole different position.
Yeah.
Like regardless of what it is, whether it's with this podcast, it's with construction, fitness. If you're trying to get right,
Yeah.
if you're trying to lose some weight, you just gotta lock in and make sacrifices. You know what I'm saying? And stop making it. Okay, one thing that I hate is excuses. Like excuses and procrastination is the worst. Like for
I agree,
instance,
yeah.
if someone want to go back to school, like stop saying you want to go back to school and actually go back to school. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like don't wait like 10, 15 years and you never got anything done.
A lot of people do that.
Think about how far we would be if we didn't make any excuses and actually took action, bro. Where would you be?
I think
Stamp
people
that.
don't know how to not necessarily take accountability for themselves, but they don't know how to act because they kind of like, I think it's a fear of failure
It's a
type
fear.
of thing.
It's a fear.
Yeah,
It's a fear.
because what else? Other reason do you not act? You feel
It's
me?
always
definitely.
easier to make excuses too.
Yeah, it's easier to make excuses. Excuses are the worst, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
it's the worst. I could have said, you know what? I broke my leg and my arm in Haiti. Because I deal with a lot of trauma. Because I survived an earthquake, bro. You know what I'm saying?
That shit
So
crazy.
I could have used that for life for why I'm not getting stuff done.
Yeah.
But I go past that and I'm going forward. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I don't use that as an excuse. Like I know there's
As a
people
crutch,
that
yeah.
lost their mom or their dad. Like rest in peace. But
I'm a survivor.
But you got to
Awesome.
survive. You got to move on, man. I'm sorry. You got to go get it. Like you know what I'm saying. You can't let that hold you back from chasing your dream. From you know what I'm saying.
Yeah, real shit.
So
And that's another thing. Is sometimes they just don't know what they want to do, so they don't know how to move.
Yeah.
So they just stay still.
Yeah.
and stay, you feel me?
yeah, and I agree. But I say people got to try different things. I never thought I would be into construction.
Really?
You talking to a dude that they didn't even know how to measure.
What about real estate? Though?
like I didn't know how to measure, bro. I didn't know how to use a measuring tape, bro. Like you know what I'm saying?
This looks about right.
Yeah, bro. I didn't know what feet, inches. Like I didn't know what that was, bro. Like you know what I'm saying? Seriously, bro. And then it's crazy, bro.
Yeah,
So
that's
I
funny
never
as
thought I
hell.
would be into construction, bro.
Yeah,
But I
that's
fell
funny.
in love with construction, like I said, because everyone need construction, regardless of your status.
Yeah.
And then I like talking with the homeowner. I like interacting with others, and it's just a full package for me. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Every different walk of life as well.
Yeah.
Damn.
So
I feel like I personally pressured you with like a lot of questions. Is there anything y'all want to ask?
Nah, bro.
Ask. Yeah, you giving me mad energy right now. I thought I was gonna go to bed after this. I think I'm about to go on fucking real estate university. Get my shit on, like, about to get my whole little shit going.
State University
Like,
got it. Yeah.
What's your preferred type of like roofing? There's like different types of
nah,
stuff.
there's different type. There's different type. We usually do mainly architectural shingles, but there's metal, there's slate, there's flat, there's EPDM.
Yeah, it's like different countries all do each of
Yeah,
those.
in Florida they use I forgot because Florida get a lot more sun.
Yeah.
So
tiles, right?
yeah,
Like
they use the
shingles,
more
right? Or something
tile.
like that?
They don't use the architectural shingles. So yeah, I would say architectural shingle. That's what I did with all day every day.
That's just
Damn,
like
that's
regular
dope.
sandpaper ones that you can staple in.
Yeah, yes sir. Yes,
I've
sir.
seen that. I was
Yeah,
watching the show
yes,
on
sir.
Hulu called
Yeah.
Reservation Dogs, and that's what they were doing. They were like stapling.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you know how to kind of like build your own house and shit. So how come instead of buying houses, why won't you just buy land and then build the house?
Well, that's not my Phil. That's my partner Phil. He's working on that right now.
Jean.
Yeah, Gene.
I keep
yeah.
calling you Jean because that's the Haitian way. And I have a cousin whose name is Jean. I apologize.
I think I'm gonna get to that. Once I see all his project, that's the plan for us to do it.
Yeah.
But my partner Gene is really the one that's the
Bro's
builder.
trying to build like Akon City, like how you doing
like,
that?
we're talking
Bro's
about
trying to do a
plaza,
CT.
like he trying to buy land and then just have like T-Mobile and McDonald's and all of
word?
that stuff. Yeah, and then that's a lot of things that people don't know too, bro. Here's another thing in 2025 too, right, bro? with a decent credit, bro, you could make so much move. It's unbelievable, bro. Because the bank fund all of these projects, bro. You just literally have to come with a small down payment for the project, and then they fund the whole
plan,
thing.
right?
Yeah, you know, you got to have a blueprint. But it has to make sense to the bank.
For sure.
Like for instance, if the plan is if it's gonna cost like $4 million, they'll give you the $4 million. You know what I'm saying? But they'll have to make a profit off the entrance, and you also have to make a profit too. And it has to make sense. Like if it don't make sense, they're gonna lose their money. You're not getting a dollar. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. What about fires in California? Would you move your business to Cali right now? If you can
Yeah. I would move in. I would move anywhere where I feel like I have more traffic. You know what I'm saying? So
That's gonna like right now it looks like it's shitty, but now since it's all burnt down, it's probably best to buy now, right? Or no.
I'm just like getting.
I'm
in
afraid
as,
that
like,
would
a
happen
roofing-
again. I don't know. So
That is true. Apparently, it happens like very often out there. Like there's wildfires like almost every year, but this past couple years, it's just been like really shitty. The worst it's been.
And roofing is a necessity too.
Yeah.
So we came from interior. Remember, I said I had another company. Me and my partner had another company.
Yeah.
So interior. So now we do mainly outdoor roofing, siding, framing, and roofing. So it has a bigger profit, and it's a necessity. I'll give you an example. Like if your bathroom needs to be done, you know, I feel like renovating my bathroom. Bro, that's not a necessity. But if you're having a leak right now, bro, you have no choice but to replace
Fix the roof. Yeah.
And then this is how we eat, you know.
No
So you don't
funny
have
shit.
to put the luxury shingle. You don't have to put the nicest one, but it got to be done. And then you're gonna call us, and then we coming. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, so like you have a marketing strategy. How do you get your business out there, or like how do you find the land? Like talk about like
You talking
obtaining.
about which part? Because you know we got the real estate side, we
so
got the
I
roofing
have too
side.
many
Which part?
questions.
Yeah, there's a lot. There's a
For
lot
the
of different
roofing
ones.
questions. For the roofing aside, like how do you get the clientele for that? Do you search for it, or do they reach you?
It's a little bit of everything. So one of my friend, he had a contract with a big solar company.
Okay.
And then he used to give me all of the job, and then I did all of the job for him. So I didn't have to find those jobs myself. He had a contract with a big solar company, and I did all of the job. I think I did probably 100 roof last year with him. Wow. But with my company now with CS1, I'm not even paying.
Did you take them? Like
with Level 1 Roofing, I'm at Level 1 Roofing, but I accidentally said the other company name. But with my company now, I do strictly like marketing off Instagram. Like I just post nonstop.
Oh shit.
Yeah, bro. I'm not paying for any marketing right now.
Damn.
That's smart. I mean, yeah, Facebook's gonna sell your shit. Everybody needs roofing, like you said. It is it's a niche that people are gonna find. Just
Commodity,
exactly.
Like gas. Like if you find, like, say if we were living right now under like some type of gas, oil, or whatever, you know how much money you would make right now?
Even just being an actual like construction person that does want to own something to subcontract, they'll see your stuff as well. Be able to hire you if it comes to it. Like, it's a great little market.
Yeah, it's like once it's hard to get in, but once you get in, it naturally is just going to grow from where it started.
Product. You can't just say it's gonna grow.
Yeah,
of
it has
course.
to be a great product.
Yeah.
And another way we find our jobs. So remember, I did tell you we have sales rep. So like for instance, if door to door, just knock on people's door that needs a roof. It have to the roof have to be.
Oh, so
bad.
you having them? Oh man,
we have
man.
a cool. We do it ourselves too, but
fire.
we do it ourselves too. But we like when we do it, like not on some, not being selfish.
Nah, you do it better.
Because we pay a percentage.
Oh,
so
shit.
for instance, if you guys went out there and door knock for us, we pay a percentage, a high percentage.
But if you do
I don't want
it-
to say the percentage because of other company or pay different percentage, but we paying a higher percentage than everyone else right now. So, but when we do it, we keep all of the profit.
Yeah.
Like for instance,
That sounds a little selfish, but it's all good.
that's what I said. Yeah. But I mean, we do have multiple of them, you know. So if you went next door and then you sold that roof, like for instance, I have to pay you $3,000. But if I went next door and then sold that roof, I have to keep that $3,000 on top of the company profit.
Yep. It's like double dipping.
My hands are tied.
You know what I'm saying?
It sounds like a middleman to me, but
So
you both. You the front, middle, and the back man. Like that.
I mean, we're not upset for the sales rep. We want that. We want the company to grow, but it just make more sense when the But
It
when
looks
you
good for your company though when other people goes.
Oh, yeah.
But it benefits you like,
get more job
if you
too.
go, yeah.
And then you know we do a lot of paperwork, a lot of the back end work to also be in the field. That can slow everything down too. We
Yeah.
rather have guys on the field, and then so
That's dope.
You guys could Google this. One of you, a sales rep can make $500,000 a year in roofing.
That's crazy.
Do me a favor. I want one of you
That's
guys to Google
nuts.
it. A
I
sales
believe
rep,
it because it's a
bro.
growing business for sure.
sales
Hey,
rep?
I want,
1000%.
I don't know who's gonna Google it. Please confirm.
Damn, I'm in
a
the wrong-
sales
I'm in
rep
the
and
wrong school
roofing
right
can
now,
make
like-
$500,000 a
I'm in the
year.
wrong trade. Like, let me stop.
No kidding. And you know what you need?
What?
Personality.
Oh yeah, I got that.
Personality and a smile,
But
bro.
I only have that for a certain amount of time. That's all.
Yeah.
Like, you know, like I'm not a 24/7. What's up? Like, you feel me? Like I need my alone time.
Yeah,
I
what
got
is-
a
what is
social
it saying?
battery.
Roofing sales representative in the U.S. typically makes an average of $79,000 annually or $38 per hour.
Yeah, but ask if
Top earners can make up to $112,000 annually.
But you need to like what type of school you need for
The
that?
commission.
I don't really need school to be a
Should clear
salesman.
just over
You
300K.
sell some shit.
You don't need schooling to be a sales rep for the roof?
no,
Sales,
it says sales for to sell cars. You don't need school. You just gotta have
Yeah.
personality, bro. You gotta be able to sell. You know what I'm saying? So you don't even need a sell license.
Like a
nothing.
No, just you need a
Education and,
driver's license.
Oh, you talking about for cars? I'm talking about for roofing.
I
Yeah,
just meant,
yeah.
like that's even simpler. Like
Yeah,
working. at
everybody
an
has
auto
a
shop, you
driver's
just need
license.
a
Everybody
license.
has a driver's
So you gotta
That I
sell
didn't know.
yourself to a company like you, so they could become a sales rep for your company, and then they gotta start selling their
You remember-
your services
You
basically.
remember those old pyramid schemes like Cutco, bro? Niggas was out here selling knives.
Yeah,
You feel me? It's like that. Like you making a profit off of being a salesperson. You didn't have to go to school for that. Nigga was just like, I'm gonna teach you the packet
bro.
and
Yeah.
the script of what to say. And now, if you make a sale, you get
It's
this
like
much.
journeys.
so that was a scam because a lot of people
Nah,
were
you
doing
You said
that.
it was a scam.
I got one of those knives. Them shit cut through cans.
Well, you know,
Said I got one of those now.
you know, it's crazy. Sales, regardless of the field, it has money.
Oh yeah.
But some have more than other. Like selling cars, you could run it up like 200,000 a year, or some salesman's making like 50K a month.
Yeah.
It all depends on your drive. You know how
So how's
you
your
are.
benefits looking like with your company? Like, is there any, or do you have to like pay for it outside of your company?
No, everything is through like ADP. We actually have ADP. We have
What is
like,
that? I don't know what that is. I'm so sorry.
ADP is a payroll system.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so they got ADP, Paylocity, and many different
Yeah,
ones where you have your Roth or 401k.
Sorry, I
and all
don't know
that
what
stuff.
ADP.
What's the NDP, man?
But we mainly have that for us as of right now because we
Nice.
do a lot of subcontracts. So.
Yeah, because you got like it's not a dangerous job, but if you get hurt, you don't want
Oh
to be
yeah.
covered.
So
like,
here's so I used to say
Affleck,
why does construction have so much money, but mainly
they need to
roofing.
unionize, right?
So if you fall on an average roof, most likely you'll be handicapped or you're gonna die.
Yeah.
So you're not making it. So I think that's why the profit is insane.
Yeah.
But construction in general is dangerous, but roofing is different.
Yeah.
I'm sorry to be morbid, but like roofing, like you rather hit and survive or just fuck my leg. What you going for?
I'm going for survive because I do a lot of like management. Like I
The
could,
team need me.
yeah, I could make stuff happen on a wheelchair. So, we didn't get into something else. I speak 4 languages. I was born in Haiti.
Yeah.
So, a lot
fire.
of none of my guys speak English. So I do a lot of like translating.
Oh shit.
You better know some Spanish.
A little bit, but not enough,
Bro
bro.
said if
That
I
shit
fall, I'm
terrible.
well needed. I thought like
Damn.
this. Like Professor Charles.
No,
Xavier.
not even the sales rep.
Oh no, our sales reps speak English. They door knocking. They
Oh, you
they
talking about
talking
the
to homeowner.
construction,
I'm
yeah.
talking about all guys like the
Yeah.
actual roofers.
Yeah.
So
They Spanish, black. What you?
Ecuadorian. All of our guys is Ecuadorian.
Ecuadorian?
Yeah, Ecuadorian.
Come on, where's the black workers, man?
They don't want to do roof.
I'm just playing, bro.
I would love to have a brother, but that's not what they want to do.
I've been watching the
what
show
they want to do.
Godfather of Harlem, and it got me. It's
black on
So you know what they want to do.
blackity black.
Yeah, because he's like trying to create some type of casino and then have all the black workers like building and stuff. Because I feel like all the like people who are construction workers, they aren't black or like they aren't like they're mostly like Italian or Russian or one of those.
I love
or Mexican, right?
I love where you're going
International.
with this conversation because I feel like the construction field is missing more brothers.
Yeah, but I feel like
you
that's a
know.
systemic thing, though, right? That was put in place systemically a long time ago by the mafia and all that.
It could be, but I just feel like that's not something they want to do. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because
Unionize. Black people don't want to unionize to get. I don't know. I feel
Nah,
like
just hustle and bustle in the construction
they don't want to go up on a
community
roof.
itself, yeah.
They don't want to go on a roof at 7 a.m. going home at 6 p.m. No
busting my
break,
back
no,
for that.
you know, just lunch. That's not something. They don't want to do hard labor. I'm sorry. You know what I'm saying? That's not
black
something.
people don't want to do hard labor. That's
Nah.
hard to believe for me. I'm so sorry.
Construction, I don't know.
Bro, you
believe
talking
it.
Just
about
saying
people
from what he's
who's
seen in his
great
field,
I mean,
from
grandfathers
his field
was
and
picking
experience,
cotton.
he just did it. He hasn't seen much of color.
So where
Maybe
are they?
now-
Where are they? You
Yeah.
know, and let's go back 20 years.
Yo, if you black and you want a job,
You know where they at, right? You gotta go back to Haiti and bring them back here with the visa.
You know what's crazy? Outside of the United States, you know,
Hard ass
everyone is
workers.
black. You know,
Yeah.
DR, the whole Dominican Republic is built by Haitian.
Yeah.
But you bringing them back
You know?
here, you be like Mr. Beast, bro.
Oh man, I'll be a problem. Man. You know what I'm saying? It'll be a problem.
We'll make some
man.
real money.
So, you know
Yeah, that
what I'm
was
saying?
crazy.
But yo,
Let's do this.
not to like actually, cut it. We are going to transition a little bit to the music section, ladies and gentlemen,
Got it.
because I feel like I can talk to you all day.
All day,
Get
baby.
education.
45-minute mortgage conversation. You need to go on a home. You listen back.
Yo,
This nigga's hiring.
I may have to come back to tell everybody how to get a mortgage. It's
We'll
so
do that.
easy.
We can do an
It's so
actual
easy to get a house. People don't know too, by the way. So we
No,
can get
don't-
into that later.
Yeah,
so I
don't
won't
tell
cut
them
you.
yet. Wait till we get our shit. And then you stream our content, and then we can use that to promote it to them.
So we
Like,
can do a
teach
like
us first.
We can do a K Bunny
We
catered
can.
episode where we don't even do this and just go over.
I'm
the
down, and
importance
then
and stuff like
have
that.
the master
I'm down.
in too, because he know a lot more about that stuff too.
Exactly.
When it
Yeah.
comes to this construction.
Come back to
Bro gonna pop his face in at the end, like,
Yeah,
yo, what's up?
word.
It's the master.
One of my guys
It's
made
the
a,
Haitian Jalen Brunson right here. Let me stop. Nah, but yo,
head there really fast and just look. I'm gonna check.
he's there. Trust in Gene, man.
Sometimes that you don't do it yourself thing.
I feel you, bro.
Feel me?
My joint's still good, pause.
Yeah.
You dig?
Nah, there was something in my fucking eyes just now. All right, yo. So Joey Badass, ladies and gentlemen, has been representing New York City to its
Putting on for the
finest.
East.
Put it on for the whole city, all 5 boroughs, especially. I guess he's from Brooklyn, right? So especially Brooklyn's cool, but I still fuck with him. Versus the entire West Coast, ladies and gentlemen. And I'm talking about it's not like how Drake was going against like 4 or 5 people and it was called a 1v20. This man was legit going against 20 different West Coast niggas.
Ray Vaughn, Daylyt, and got mad people
Last cheat,
coming for him.
Reason. There was 2 more I'm forgetting. It was way too much. There was a couple at the end. So what happened was, just to give you guys a little bit of a background,
The rule is back.
Drake and Kendrick. Nah, I won't go that far.
Yo, started.
Metro made an album.
Future.
Nah, but he dropped the song like around New Year's, no? And it was
Yeah,
The
like 3
Rule Is
months
Back.
ago, he dropped after basically, it was called The Rulers Back. And then it was just, he wasn't really feeling, Joey Badass wasn't really feeling all that West Coast dick riding. Literally, he said that verbatimly, like all that West Coast dick riding. And honestly, respectfully, when he said that, I really had to like slow my pace down, hop off the bandwagon train, the celebration train, because I was hyped that Kendrick won fair and square, and I was hyped. I was celebrating. But like, if you really just chill for a little bit
That shit dies down.
and go back to like your regular day to day, that shit after a while, bro, that West Coast sound, especially the one that they were using against Joey Badass in the throughout the beef, pause, it was just really whack, bro. Like West Coast rappers, they show that they're really lyrical, but they also show that they really like whack. Like they not cool. Like, you feel me? There's nothing like, it's not like I want to wake up and be like, yo, I want to be a West Coast rapper. Like, it's more like, oh, y'all got a cool vibe. It's a good song for like a dance or two, but like,
It's not everything I need.
yeah, it's like, nah, you feel me? So I'm listening to Joey Badass go back and forth. 3 months ago, it kind of slowed down. So after that, it kind of chilled. But then within the past like 3 weeks, for some reason, it picked back up. But I want to give some like credit where it's due though, because I don't want to say like the whole West Coast was ass and that Joey Badass swept everybody. It wasn't a clean sweep. You feel me? He took a couple chin checks. You feel me? Chin checks, I said. No knockouts, no knockdowns, just a couple chin checks. And that was by my man's Ray Vaughn. I got to give him respect. He was out of everybody in the West Coast. Ray Vaughn had the better songs. And then there was one more. Reason had one good song, but to me, I personally didn't feel like, it was a little too late for him. Like, bro, Joey Badass already... I'm talking about Joey Badass already dissed like 3-4 niggas already.
Slaughtered the gang in front of you.
And then you know how when niggas diss people, bro, like Kendrick was like waiting like 3-4 days to drop. Joey was dropping the next day. Like, these niggas will drop 24 hours. He's dropping like upon their head top. And it's not on some New York shit too. Like, nigga went the West Coast vibe. Nigga went the slow vibe. Nigga went the hype vibe. Nigga dropped the catchy hook. Like, it's just that Joey Badass showed that New York overall has way more sauce than the West Coast. Like, period.
Man. I'm just confused on why everybody attacking him except Kendrick, the one person he asked for. You feel me? Like,
Kendrick's pussy.
No, but yeah, and like I said, I get that. That's why it's just like it's annoying. Everybody else feel like they need to speak up for Kendrick. Like, just
nah, but
let that
he's
shit go.
pussy.
Yeah.
But he's also a smart pussy. Like, there's you feel me? There's different types of pussy here.
Being wild strategic.
So, like, he knows, he's one of those, Kendrick Lamar is one of those guys, like, he'll fight somebody he knows, like, he's gonna win a fight against. You feel me? But if he knows that is a water where he can't honestly predict the outcome, he's not gonna touch that water. That's exactly why he's scared of Joey Badass.
Maybe, but I also see it like
He don't know nothing about Joey.
I think Joey Badass definitely deserves like a comeback album from Kendrick, but you gotta think Kendrick on tour, he's doing mad shit. So yeah, it's hard
Drake
to-
was on
He's not about
tour
to risk that.
when Kendrick's started dissing him, and Drake was still
right.
doing that shit.
Right.
And he did that shit with Meek Mill. He started everything, dropped back. I'm not trying to hear that.
the
Kendrick
work
can only
ethic,
beat
you feel
niggas.
me?
Yeah, and if he could benefit from it, and if the label could benefit, if everybody, like, he's not doing it because he loves hip hop. He loves this shit. He did it because he generally hates Drake. So you feel me? That's what he really wanted to
It's real
spend. He don't
passion.
hate Joey Badass, bro, and he don't know Joey Badass. So
Yeah.
how you gonna like? You feel me? He can't
Really
really
diss somebody you don't
be
know.
It's
impactful.
like he don't care for real.
Yeah.
It's not even worth his energy.
Yeah,
And it's too much
He
to-
can't make hits too. So like, it's like we're
Nigga
gonna be
said-
paying attention to his deep lyrics. I'm like, what deep
said-
lyrics you got about Joey?
Joey Badass is Yajirobe fighting Vegeta. That's crazy. That's
And I think he made enough money with
Drake, right?
Like,
Yeah.
with
A
not
lifetime
like,
work.
Like,
That's
I
a
think
fact.
he kind of retired for a little
Talking
bit.
about rooftop,
You need to
nigga.
hang
This
it
nigga, like, this nigga
Talking about rooftop.
This nigga his sales reps was tweeting, not like us, out now. Euphoria,
He
out
done,
now.
he done mastered the whole construction.
Yeah, his Instagram post was crazy, right? Like, Euphoria. Nigga posted a picture of what was it, a glove or some socks? Some red shit. I forgot what it was.
It was Drake's
shirt.
dad shit. And
Yeah, it was Drake's
dad's.
dad. Yeah, it was too much.
Yeah, that was crazy. Crazy beef.
But y'all got some highs and lows over this Joey Badass. Was it really a clean sweep? What are y'all thoughts? I know I went on a little rant. Go ahead.
You honestly nailed it. Like, I don't think there was anybody that went crazy on him either. Like, Daylyt was good. And Ray Vaughn did the best. But like, from listening from Rulers back to like everything Joey dropped, I was alright with that. Like, you feel me? Joey defended himself well. There was no way he could like.
Bro,
I don't
did you
feel like
hear
he could-
Crash Out Dummy? Did you hear Crash Out Dummies?
No.
See, bro, this is after Joey dropped Crash Out Dummies. The battle was over. He dropped this like by the time it dropped, probably like 2-3 weeks ago. But it was that ass like not too long, like last week. But what he did was a lot of they were having fun. Like before the finals dropped, they were having like fun going back, like making fun bars and shit. Then he dropped the finals, and then he got real serious and really started coming for niggas' head. Like Joey was not playing, and he was like, "I bet
All games up.
yeah, what's up now? What's up? Gloves off." But what ended up happening after they came back, but Daylyt came back, and I'm gonna be respectful as possibly as I can. Daylyt is ass. And when I mean that, I'm talking about in music. Like, don't, bro, be a battle rapper, stay a cappella.
Yeah.
Like, do not do, bro. This, if you ever have trouble sleeping, right? You can't, you staying up at night 2, 3 in the morning, listen to Daylyt dissing Joey Badass, bro. Because this shit is nothing but sleepers, my nigga.
Damn.
Bro, what was he talking about, bro? Like, bro. I don't like, bro.
Shut up.
West Coast, bro, they swear they all scholars. They swear they all went to college and they all got fucking master's degrees and shit,
Black
bro.
history, like-
These niggas are hood boogers, all right? And there's nothing wrong with that, but act like it. But it's just bad, bro. It was just so boring. Like, it was just these hood librarians trying to talk all philosophical and shit.
Librarians.
Like, shit was
Everybody woke suddenly, huh?
yeah.
Lyrical
Like, get your right fist up, having ass only when I'm rapping these whack ass beats. The fuck out of here, all right? Daylyt, nighttime for
outta
your
here.
ass, all right? Please don't ever diss nobody again. You lost for the next beef and the next one after that. Oh my
Joey's
god,
the man, though, man. The fact that he's able to,
Keep it coming, yeah.
honestly, very few could like take on a challenge like that. You know?
Facts.
You know what he had the audacity to do? I think after Joey dropped Crash Out Dummies, everybody announced him the winner and shit. This nigga gonna talk about dropping, like, he dropped 2, 3 diss songs after that. One of them was called End Credits. If it's end credits, why you drop 2 more after that, bro?
Nigga, it's a Marvel
Nigga
movie.
dropped the trilogy like
Bro don't know how to shut the fuck up. And I'm talking about, bro, every single diss track on my mom, bro. It's every single one from all of them was at least 4 minutes long each.
I'm gonna
That's
spin
crazy.
the block on
And
some couple-
Daylyt rapping for 4 minutes.
hell
It's
no.
cute. They doing beat switches. But how you go from a slow beat and then switch the beat to a slower beat
Nah.
and then keep the same flow?
But you gotta break it down, nigga.
Nigga
4
said
minutes,
that
he
shit
wrote
went
like
from
6
slower
tracks.
beat.
4 minutes times 6, 24 minutes. Same flow.
It's disgusting.
Terrible.
Yeah, Daylyt was the biggest disappointment out of the entire Joey Badass versus West Coast. Strongly hope that he retires from making music with instrumentals on it
Nigga
and
should
only
retire.
stick to battle rap. Next, I would like to say for Joey Badass, is he officially in the big 3? I personally think Joey has replaced J. Cole
I knew you
out of
was
the
gonna
big
say
3.
that.
And the big 3, that's crazy.
What y'all think? Let us know.
Nigga, what y'all
He might have upped the ranks, but not big 3.
Not J. Cole, bro. I'm sorry. Bro.
Future's still
Joey
in the big 3,
Badass
bro.
is showing you
Is Joey
what
Badass
J. Cole looked
inspired,
like.
though?
Joey Badass is showing you what J. Cole could have been if he would have actually dissed Kendrick
If he
Lamar.
has some nuts.
Joey Badass is showing you what Kendrick looked like with testicles. Joey Badass is showing you what J. Cole looked like with chest on his head. Joey Badass is showing you what J. Cole looks like during puberty. Like,
You glazing. Joey Badass.
I'm just saying, like, Joey made J. Cole look bad. That's all I'm saying.
Nah, he like
made him look ass.
he like a good 6 man of the year type shit. Like Joey up the ranks to like
top 4.
Nah,
top
bro.
5. He top 5 now.
Like,
5, yeah.
but, all right, you know why I agree he's
Who's
not
top
in the
five?
big
Joey
Joey Badass top 5.
I can agree that he's not in the big 3 because everybody in the big 3, not only they can rap and are talented, but they can get almost all demographics to tune into them. So I don't think Joey Badass personally can replace the big 3.
Yeah.
But if you're talking about rapping though, he can be in the big 3 of rappers currently of 2025, right?
Lyricist.
Yeah, because to me,
2025, yeah.
Yeah, I'll
All
give it to
time.
him.
yeah, no,
Yeah,
because
no.
to me right now in the past 10 years, he hasn't done enough. And that last season of Raising Kanan, he really needed this like little tour of This Is to go on, because if he didn't, I'll be cutting his ass right now, because the last season of Raising Kanan was so trash. Unique was not unique at all in this. This was the most cliche bullshit nonsense in the world. Very, very bad season. Terrible every single episode.
Very, very
but
bad season.
Joey Badass cleaned it up with the music, and I appreciate that. He's a great actor, and it wasn't his fault. Like, he did great in the show, but the
Script
writing was
off.
absolutely awful in the show this season. Thank God next season's the last season.
Shout out Joey Bada.
Shout out Joey.
Joey, man, for real.
He represented for the New York West Coast. It's tied 1-1. What's up? What up? What up, nigga?
Yeah.
Game 6.
We up 2.
New York in 6, nigga. You heard? No,
We up 2 because we got the Knicks. Let's go.
let's not talk about the Knicks. By the time this drop, we are officially out the playoffs.
Nah. I ain't
God
going for
damn it.
I ain't going for it.
By the time this drop, nigga, hopefully we got another some help.
Hopefully.
By the time this shot, we got a reel that says why. Why?
By the time this shit drop, hopefully we got a number 1 draft pick or some shit. Yes, oh my God.
Niggas need
We
something.
need help, and hopefully Tom Thibodeau, that's his name, Thibodeau, whatever his name is,
Tom
hopefully he's
Thibodeau.
fired. Hopefully OG is benched for life.
Nah, he's a dragon. If they come
Yeah.
back and win,
Hopefully they get rid of Josh Hart. Just keep Cat and Brunson. It's another conversation. Moving forward,
there you go.
T Grizzley, he dropped some heat, ladies and gentlemen. He dropped a fire ass project. I'm not gonna lie, this was one of the ones, and it was called "Forever My Moment." And respectfully, did anybody else get a chance to hear it?
Yeah,
Sure.
That was nice. It was like 39 minutes long, so it really wasn't that much of a long listen, but the songs were actually really good. I fucked with that entire album. Even in the end song Robbery 9 with the skit going on, like I thought that was hilarious. Like he did great.
Yeah, bro, it's real animated.
All the robberies, them shit is hard. Like, you feel me? The fact he's really good. Like, I feel like him and Vaughn would have been like up there as far as like storytelling and they lyrics.
Rayvon or King Von?
King Bone.
Yeah.
But shout out to Grizzly, because I feel like as far as making albums, bro, really be behind the scenes doing the whole twitching. You feel me? He be making content. Yeah, I feel like he focused a lot more of his energy in that. But the fact that he been progressing with his albums, like he hasn't been stagnant. You feel me? I feel like he adds a little bit of sauce into like you could see he's trying out different shit.
Yeah.
And it's working. You feel me? And he's definitely one of them artists that could like collab, get good features, and make hits. You feel me?
Definitely. You got anything to say?
No, not much.
You a fan
I
of T
didn't-
Grizzly at all?
No, not really. I like kind of step away from that kind of.
What type of music do you like?
I don't even know what kind of category to put it
Compa?
on it. Nah, you don't know if you guys ever heard Flawless.
Yes, bro. He was on the show on Netflix.
Yeah, so I listen.
He came in
to-
number 2.
Yeah, I listen to like that kind of music.
Oh, you like
So,
lyricists?
Yeah. I don't.
Who's
listen
your
to
top
that kind
3?
of music. J. Cole.
I'm sorry, man. It's like top 4 for me though.
You know what I'm saying?
But after his beat-
Flawless. And I would say Kendrick too.
Kendrick?
Yeah,
I love Kendrick, but I also don't love his that style that he transitioned to in order to win the beef, if that makes sense.
Kendrick?
Yeah.
But that's versatile though. Like
No, but I'm saying like, you know, it was cool for Not Like Us, but you know when people just take it too far now, and now that sound,
Level
that
up,
West
TV
Coast sound,
off, yeah, that's what I'm saying.
it's happening now. Like it's becoming too
I
much
feel like
now.
that's the only thing that's really been working for him. Like,
No, but like once he started it, I'm saying is now all of a sudden that's the whole wave now.
Y'all think so?
Yeah, West Coast during the entire Joey Badass beef. I think Reason and there was another Ray Vaughn. They even Daylyt, they literally were using that West Coast bop that Kendrick was using for Not Like Us, TV Off, and all that shit.
People just enjoy
In
it.
order to like kind of like win the beef, they were kind of like copying that style already. So it's already being mimicked now. We're already seeing the after effects of it now, and I just think right now, I just can't wait until the next Kendrick album drops when it's not just when it's just like a conceptual project again. It was just not just him being braggadocious or something like.
Yeah. But I do think though with T Grizzly's like last album, honestly, like out of like it's not heavily lyrical, but T Grizzly does give bars and his beats not like the da 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 da. Like you actually enjoy the album.
Yeah, okay. I mean, I'll listen to it, but I'm not trying to be off topic or anything. But I just believe like music have like such a power and influence and frequency.
I hear that.
Because if you see what's happening nowadays with especially with our community, you know, black brothers, it's like they doing all of that nonsense because of these lyrics. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of the lyrics is all caps, and then they actually go out there and put some action. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like I don't know if you guys heard what happened in Waterbury. A 19-year-old I just went on and just started shooting shit up. Like bro, you're 19. Like you have a lot of. You know, you could get a lot done, man.
Like a lot of life ahead of you. Fact.
Yeah, a lot of life ahead of you. You know what I'm saying? But like, what's gonna happen now? You know what I'm saying? So,
fucking, I released this album zero. That nigga.
I'm not like trying to mess up the vibe or nothing. I'm just saying like,
that album's a zero. Fuck gun violence.
I don't promote no violence, bro. It's just like, it's just so much more, bro. Here's another thing, right? Do you know how many people that haven't left the project? Like, I'm talking about actually left the United States, bro. They don't know what's out there, bro. They don't know what they're missing, bro. Like, there's guys that only left the project to only go on the other side. Like, when they slide in on the other side, like, they don't know nothing about outside of that. They never been on vacation. They never been on a beach. They never went to DR, never went to PR. Like, they don't know about that lifestyle. Like, I feel like more people need to
just been to the other side of town.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
damn, bro.
That's a fact.
So,
yo, I ain't gonna lie. If you don't have a girlfriend already, you're the type of guy that you could take. They could take home to their parents and they like you.
Well, you know,
they fuck with you.
I wasn't always like this, bro. It took a lot of maturity to see what's happening. You know, I went to Bassick High School, bro.
Business to be like, these
like you know,
fucking around,
bro. Yeah. Even with like, what can I say?
That's fucking hooligan. Get away from my Tacoma, motherfucker. Back and forth my chart.
5 years ago, bro, if somebody step on my on my shoes, bro, it's rap. Like, you know, my cousin had to stop me a couple times from losing my temper. But bro, I'm sitting next to you right now. If you smack me right here, I'll be like, bro, you forgot this side. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, I'm looking at. I got.
Oh no, you're not doing that. You Haitian. You gonna hit that in your back sometime.
I'm doing that. I'm doing that. Here's what I'm looking at it, bro. I have this construction thing, bro. We're gonna make a lot of things happen, bro. You know, with this roofing thing, we're gonna take over. We're trying to grow the company. We enjoy we enjoy construction. So why am I gonna let this 30 seconds ruin all of the vision that I got going on?
That's a fact.
That's not
make
that.
sense.
That's
30 seconds.
You're defending yourself.
Nah,
because
if he unprovokedly just came and smack you, you can hit him back because he started it.
You know why I won't?
Why you can't stop yourself?
No, because
y'all niggas gonna agree with me that he attacked me, nigga. We gonna make some bread, and then we good.
Especially when you carry to, moment like that, you just because.
This nigga said he will shoot you.
This is why, buddy.
He was like,
because if you slap me again, listen, everybody, gun compartment.
You know what I'm saying?
You want to smack this dude, buddy?
Pause, but
I don't want to be off topic. We could get back to it, but
Rob 49 shooting niggas.
That was some real shit.
Music got a lot of power, you know.
No, trust me, I understand the great
Heavily influential.
Influential.
If you
know
literally, like you said, I hope you do watch the pod, but 9 times out of 10, I'm normally shitting on all the music.
That's a fact.
We're about to enter that stage with this album.
Let's get it. But I'll listen to the album, though, you know?
Yeah, but T Grizzly, I do think you should listen to that. That one was actually a really good album because it's not like he's bragging about, like,
what he did.
What he's kind of like showing you where he's from and where he's coming out of. And I think that's a good place to kind of like give those type of testimonies a little bit. But I also think music is also fun too, and
most
like
definitely.
it should be a little bit on the creative side. You should there's going to be people like J. Cole, but unfortunately or fortunately for those people, like there's going to be people for his demographic too. Like now I feel like somebody said it not too long ago on the pod, but like there's enough different types of music now to cater to everybody now.
I agree.
Versus like back in the day, hip hop,
different audience and different target. I agree.
yeah, like Juice WRLD, cool.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So
Boogie, cool. But then you got a real underground book bag hip hop, like what's that white and black dude named Logic? Yeah,
white and black.
Logic is
White and black.
yeah, but he's the underground. Like there's Migos and like there's different types of hip hop now.
Most definitely.
So-
Most definitely. I just don't. I don't like the drill music.
I don't either.
See, that's why.
Drill music.
Rob 49's album, you definitely wouldn't like. T Grizzly's is not drill. That's what I meant by the
Yeah, that's an album. That's a body of work.
Yeah.
Right. At least out of all the projects that dropped this month of May, I think this was the biggest project that was a good album to me that stood out where top to bottom I can listen. Snoop, we're gonna get into it later. It was cool, but I like his project as a body of work. Like it didn't start off normally. Like the intro by itself started out with no beat. It was just like him. It would start a little beat, but it was just like really nice flow, just words, and then obviously he came with his normal flow, but it was just a nice like pacing for an album. It wasn't everything wasn't the same. I appreciated T. It was a refreshing album. It wasn't anything
So 40 minutes worth of content to
special.
listen to.
It wasn't anything that was like out of the ordinary, but it was definitely something refreshing for the summer.
Got it.
Good vibe. You'll like it. For the rating, I would give it a 7.5, 8 out of 10 because there's like 4 songs that are
Bangers.
yeah, you cannot skip those.
Bangers.
But 39 minutes, 4 songs. Nah, is that a good ratio? I don't know.
He's like,
You feel me? It's cool. But yes, like Rad was saying, I definitely, I just wanted to talk about it a little bit, like real quick. Rob 49, the What the Helly guy, he dropped an album called Let Me Fly. And
How's the album?
huh?
How's the album?
Not see like
I didn't get through the whole thing.
It's kind of what I expected. I'm gonna just say that.
From
like,
What the Helly.
yeah, you feel me? It wasn't terrible, you feel me? And I feel like he's capitalizing on like his moment right now. This is his moment, you feel me? So like, I ain't mad at it. He definitely had a couple of good ones on there. What is it?
Kind of just remind me of like Tekashi.
By my
like,
side.
With like no snitching, like none of that. Like, not in a disrespectful way, but like the hype he brought. Like, you get what I'm saying? Like like getting in the camera, like screaming, like
I can see where you going with that. You feel me? He's definitely in that like his 6ix9ine era right now.
not getting his ass beat in the gym era.
Yeah.
But this what I like about like the social media too. This is the time to like, even if you can't rap, just drop something. It might be a hit. 'Cause
Say
with
some dumb
TikTok,
shit,
you know,
yeah.
yo,
Said,
really,
what
bro,
the
you
hell?
never,
What the hell?
yeah.
yo, bro, you never really know which one's gonna be the hit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
It's kind of annoying.
it be like the least unexpected too.
Yeah, I
Like,
think
you know what I'm
Rob
saying?
49 is to me. I think I was telling you how Daylyt was music. He would put you to sleep. Mm-hmm. But I think if you want to stay up, play or like work out, I think Rob 49 is like good music. Like it is like
music.
energetic,
Yeah.
motivational music.
And
But
music,
other than
for sure.
that,
How'd you like the album?
I didn't like it at all. It was trash. It was garbage. Worst album of the year, to be honest.
No, we're something.
Niggas like,
Bro, I
there's no
didn't
point.
get through the album, like, because I did not enjoy
I don't
it.
even understand.
Nah, it was a couple.
What
It's
was
a
he
couple of
saying?
good ones on there.
What language
I'm gonna
was that?
say by my side, him, Honcho, and Polo G, fire. That song was a hit. Not gonna lie.
All right.
Him and Friday. It's hard for Friday to miss. Honestly, tell nobody. Shit was
I
hard.
like
Him and
Polo
me.
G a lot too.
Yeah, but to get,
At one
he
time.
named all those songs and it was to the end. I couldn't get to the end, bro.
Yeah, honestly, for an album like this, you gotta just start with the features.
Yeah.
To be honest, so you gotta spread out.
Yeah, it's not an album.
It's not.
Yeah, like people need to start saying instead of dropping albums, yo, I dropped a playlist. You feel me? Like, all right, T Grizzley, yo, I dropped the album.
call it a mixtape.
Rock for 9, yo, I dropped a playlist or a mixtape.
Snoop Dogg, I dropped an album.
This album is really not bro. This shit was ass, bro. I don't like, bro. Trust me, I'm with you. This ain't it.
Throwaways.
This ain't it.
hate them niggas.
Definitely a bunch of throwaways.
Rob 49, what the hell? Yeah, I gave you feel me. I fucked with that vibe, but I ain't think he was gonna try to make the same song for the entire album.
But nah, those couple of songs that I named, you feel me? It was the little switch up from that What the Helly vibe. So check out
When he had
those.
features.
Check
When
out
other
the
people
features.
saved the album for you. Facts.
Yeah, stamp that.
Made
Nah,
it more
man.
listenable.
I'll give it a 7.5.
Yeah, hard 6.7.
Yeah, I'm gonna respect you and not give you a grade, my nigga.
I'd rather not.
That's a first. That's great.
Yeah.
Shout out my nigga Rob.
We just got robbed of our time, nigga. I got robbed of 49 minutes of fucking time because after the album was done, the rest of the minutes I used to reflect. Like, why did I do this? Why? It's like, nah, let me stop.
Fuck
Let me fly. Where, nigga? To heaven? You trying to send me home already?
Let me fly.
Nah.
With pleasure, nigga. Get away from me. I don't like this album.
Nah, it was bad though. Seriously, people don't know how to make music anymore, and he was a strong example of us using our tax dollars to make the wrong people famous.
Hey, if you like him, you like him.
He's like
We're
the
just
female
opinions.
version of a broken version of Sexy Red, but not even good. Like Sexy Red, I actually like you feel me? Like him, I don't. Even,
Let's get out of here.
He got a couple
Get out of
of
here.
I'm over him. All right,
hits.
Sexy Red, like all the girls got all these cool anthem. Like the girls are lit right now. The guys, we don't really got that it factor no
What
more.
the hell?
Huh?
We got what
That's
the
why
hell?
he's like a pioneer for that shit right now. Cause we ain't got none.
Yeah, we need we need
You
an
should
it
step
artist.
maybe next. I don't know.
I'm about to be back. Them 1,000 subscribers is on the way, nigga. By the time this shit drop, nigga, y'all better be scared. Nigga.
Yeah,
I'm
I know.
dissing. I'm talking shit.
Word.
I'm being vulnerable, being expressive.
Vulnerable.
Sing.
Yeah, they heard me sing before. But yo, seriously, Snoop Dogg dropped another album. Like he just recently dropped the album, like last year or at least the year before. My boy is really consistent in the studio. Is it a crime though?
No, it wasn't at all. That was a banger of an album.
I
Yeah,
don't think it was a crime.
it's not a crime to keep dropping music. But the name of the album, ironically, is called "Is It a Crime?" You saw what I did there, right?
I like how we kept it going.
Yeah, nah, but seriously, I don't really have too much. I just wanted to give my boy a strong shout out. The majority of the song, like album, was good. I critiqued him on his last album. I strongly remember for him trying to, be a little different, step out.
You said
it was
you enjoyed it. We actually, Missionary was a great album.
Nah, you said that, nigga. I said it was cool, but like, it was just like I always want OGs, especially if you ain't got none to lose, to kind of like step out of his bag. And when I did like mention that last part, it was cool to see the collabs that he chose this time. Like to see him with a Sexy Red collab, I would have never thought that would be happening, but it was a really dope song. Like she paid homage to him. It was like a nice little shout out. Personally, was it like his top projects? No, but did I like
What
it?
dropped before to this?
No, Missionary was way better than the Is It a Crime? Lyrically, but when it came to the production, I would have to say Is It a Crime? I don't know, man. This production was amazing.
That's funny. I like the lyrics in Is It a Crime? I thought like the album was pretty good, and also like I felt like you did say, I did feel like there was a different vibe on Missionary's album compared to this, and I feel like this was more of a hip hop piece compared to what Missionary was. Like, you get what I'm saying?
Yeah, definitely. I still like this album though. I guess that's why I like the beats, but I just think Snoop Dogg was more in his like element. Like even though he went
this
modern
album,
with
right?
even though he was with the newer collabs, it still felt like it was him.
Snoop Dogg.
Yeah. But it's this one felt like he was more having fun versus like Missionary. I think he was he treated like more like a job, like a nigga. I gotta work right now. Like this is my 9 to 5. I'm clocking in for this. But this was like he
Like
was
rent is due.
Yeah, 100% that she was doing.
I got so many artists on this. I got to put promotion into this. Like it's a long album.
Yeah, but now he's just having fun with that shit. You feel me?
What again? 8 songs, right? Like what was that?
I don't know, bro.
No,
it
it
was a
wasn't
quick listen though.
Yeah, I respect Snoop Dogg's work ethic, bro, because like he's everywhere.
21 songs.
Yeah.
Him and Shaq is two of those
Facts.
people that you'll see everywhere, bro. Liquor store,
Yeah.
smoke shop, everywhere, bro.
They
Shaq
investors.
is too much too.
I swear to God.
Yes, sir.
They invest in
So,
everything.
Shout out to Snoop because he's doing all of those side quests and still making music. You feel me? And having fun with it.
Business. He's the
OG,
owner of
triple
Death
OG.
Row. Like, bro, commercials.
Collabs, you
Yes,
feel me?
sir.
So
Cooking with Martha. Is he still doing that?
Smoking with Kai on stream. Bros
See?
out.
they gotta be like 7 Snoop Doggs out there because he's everywhere at once, bro. I can't keep up.
Nah, no funny shit. I feel like I seen a movie like that where there was like 7 different people and then
What happened to Monday?
yeah, well, no, it wasn't What Happened to Monday, but yes, that's one of them though.
It is tough.
But it was like 7 different people, and then he was like in different states, like acting as one person. They were all like hired. I forgot the name of the movie.
Yeah, you gonna have to tell me that.
Yeah, it
OD.
was a comedy
Shit
too.
sound wicked.
Yeah, it sounds pretty dope. But I don't really have too much to say about Snoop. But go listen to the album. Solid hip hop project. Was it the best album this year? Hell no. But definitely the fact that hip hop has been busting since like the drought of 2023, like for a second year in a row. This is good, man. Hip hop has been looking really, really good the past couple of years, so I'm excited.
Yeah.
Keep it up, everybody having fun in music.
Speaking of excited, quick little honorable mention. Lucci dropped a little single, man. My Truth. Bro, he's home, free. That shit was some heat. If y'all ain't tuned into that,
Lucci,
Yeah,
out?
yeah.
YFN Lucci.
Oh,
He dropped a
YFN
little
Lucci.
single.
I saw it on Warstar.
Troy had
Yeah,
dropped
nice.
as
Shit was
well.
hard.
Yeah,
Troy
yeah,
had dropped
yeah.
as well.
That shit was ass. I try to respect New York.
Definitely was. It was tough to listen to. I'm like, who the hell is this?
Yeah,
It's
that
Troy
was
Ave.
like, what the fuck, Troy? Nah, all about the
that's
money.
crazy.
Yeah.
I wonder he still. Let me stop because I be flaming niggas. I don't mean to flame.
about the money.
It's just I be passionate about this shit. I be disappointed when I spend time listening and hoping it's great music, and that should be ass. Like out of everything so far, like Rob was the biggest disappointment. But
Yeah.
for Snoop, it wasn't necessarily a disappointment. It's just that, bro, I'm 28 years old. It's 2025. Do I really need to be listening to Snoop Dogg? Like,
Yeah. Timeless.
his old music, yeah, but like new Snoop. Am I really like looking for new Snoop
When we're
right now?
older, it'll be timeless again.
I don't think that's how that works.
When we get to 80, and we got grandkids.
We gonna be like,
that's
damn.
our timeless albums that they listen to.
Like,
Not
thank you,
because
Snoop, for
I
dropping
feel like
this.
you can still know what in the present whether or not an album is timeless. Like when I heard Drake Take Care the first time, I knew
Timeless.
for the rest of my life I was going to go back to that album. You feel me? Like Kendrick Lamar, Good Kid, Mad City. I knew for the rest of my life,
Nigga.
go back to that.
When's the last time you played backseat freestyle?
Literally a couple weeks ago, bro. No funny shit. Like get ass.
Nah, you winked on the wrong eye, bro. Y'all see that shit.
Nigga said Mad King just said no, nigga.
You feel me? You was listening to that shit. Dun, 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 dun. You feel me? I know it all.
You know?
You know.
I'm back to my bro, man. Thank you for sticking. I'm sorry that we listen to so much secular music. The devil's
nah,
music
straight,
is
bro.
in here.
Nah.
It's in the house tonight. No, let me stop.
No.
Hallelujah.
Never that, hey, man.
Bro, I listen to rap. I just don't do
Technically,
make the
yeah,
drill
drill,
music.
drill.
Nah, I don't got to.
Drill? No.
Drill.
Trap? No.
Yeah. That's it. But I'm sorry.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was good. It was good. We here. We're trending. Getting it started. I don't have too much on it because there's not anything crazy in the updates. But Diddy obviously is been in court. Kid Cudi recently went up for trial not too long ago, and spoke on what was going on. And investigators pretty much were trying to come to the consensus that it was Diddy that was there. That had a vehicle pull up to Cudi's area home and broke into his house, opened up gifts like that Cudi had bought for his kids, and then as well also threw a Molotov bottle into his car, but the top piece of it actually came off, so the car didn't ignite, but it looked like a targeted attack. You guys hear anything else more on Diddy's trial?
Yeah, basically they trying to drop it. You feel me? Because there's no solid proof that Diddy did it. You feel me? So they trying to drop that whole shit.
That Cudi was saying. They're trying to recant everything that Cudi said because there's no actual proof that he actually did it at all. He's just speculation, and that's it. And just that conversation with Cassie.
Well, it was the detective that went to the home. He said that there were people. They had one person as well scan a plate, and it actually turned out to be a vehicle that was from the Bad Boys Productions that was parked close to the area of Kid Cudi's home.
That don't mean that was Diddy though.
Exactly.
That could have been a setup or somebody from his company.
Hiring people, which means obviously that makes him an accomplice by being the boss of it, like getting it done.
Like frame 'em.
There's LLCs for a reason. That could not be. That couldn't be Diddy. Like he could. Basically the lawyers could fight that.
I hear what you're saying. Like I'm just telling you what I seen, nigga. I'm just giving niggas a lawyer. My bad.
Like with the Diddy update, I just personally think that one of the biggest uproars within the past couple weeks has been like actually Cudi going on to the stand and actually testifying against him. Mm-hmm. So like, how do you guys feel about that? Do you guys feel like is Kid Cudi a rat or is Kid Cudi not a rat? Like,
as Thug said,
do you respect what he did or do you not respect what he did? What would you do in Kid Cudi's situation? Floor is yours.
Let's start with you, man.
Yeah, you quiet now. Come on, talk. You got a nice hairline. Come on.
I mean, I don't really know much. I don't keep up with
just in general. I mean, if you basically had someone that had attacked you prior in the years, and then now they're in court, and you were basically given the chance to testify against them, are you testifying and putting them in jail, or are you just trying to like
put him in the scenario? Diddy blew up your car, went inside your crib, opened up your Christmas gifts, made sure to let you know that he was in your crib, and left.
I mean, I'm not big on revenge, so I think I was.
But if you're subpoenaed, how are you going to testify? What are you going to say in court? Like, you're going to be like, yeah, he did it, or like.
I wouldn't rat. You know?
Nah,
I wouldn't rat, and I'm not big on revenge. I would kind of like, just deal with the situation.
Like, fuck my car, just get a new car and just keep it pushing.
I ain't nothing, man. I
don't think I could rat either. Like,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, getting subpoenaed is hard, and you gotta like say what's on your mind. And I mean, yeah, he's trying to. We see it how we see it, but I guess we also have to see it how Cudi's seeing it, where he was in a situationship with Cassie at one point as well too, which is why there was things happening like that. And then he's like, if Cassie's a victim, he's on her side. He wants, to help see this nigga go behind bars and shit. So it might make sense to be ratting, but also like at the same time, you kind of like, when it initially, the break-in even happened, it was an unreported break-in. You get what I'm saying? Like, it was just like things noticed.
Yeah, because not to be that guy, but
I don't know. You blow up my car, nigga, I might snitch too.
Yeah,
try to, nigga. I'm scaling that.
But like, Kid Cudi is a civilian. You feel me? And like, I've seen the man in skirts. So what about Kid Cudi is gonna tell you that he's not going to snitch?
Nigga was in a wedding dress last year.
100%.
Tell me you're not gonna tattletale, nigga.
Like, it's just like, it's cool that everybody has this like certain type of perception of what, I guess like a man should be, but that's their perception of a man should be in their neighborhood on how they grew up. But there's like, I don't know how many people's in the United States, but there's 7.8 billion people in the world or some shit like that. They all are not going to have the same mentality of like, yo, he's a snitch. They're all going to be like, nigga, some people really believe like once you're in the courtroom, I have no choice but to tell the truth. You feel me? And then there's other people who's like, I don't respect this shit at all, so fuck everything. But it's just, I think personally, Cudi is more of on the, yes, I'm rich, but I'm a rich civilian. He never gave the, I'm a hood dude. He just gave the, I'm a stoner, I'm a vulnerable black guy, which is cool because black men should be seen in multiple different kinds of lights. Not so sure about the skirts, but hey, look, that's okay too now to some people. So I just think personally that I don't think he's a rat. I just think he's more of a civilian. And if I was in like position as a civilian, if I'm a civilian, then yeah, I'm snitching. But
I feel like it's
It's not even snitching, bro. He's going to court and telling him what he thought happened. What exactly?
Giving his side of the story.
yeah. That's why it's kind of hard to like look at it in a snitch aspect, and then also I just feel like it's a lot of bias like perspectives. You feel me? Because it's Diddy. You feel me? It's a lot of people that really think Diddy should just rot in hell. You feel me? Rot in jail, rot in hell. You feel
I mean,
me?
that's
So they could care
understandable,
less.
respectable, and
Not
he
Kanye.
he deserves a lot. I mean, Kanye sucked dick,
Kanye was cool.
and I'm not saying that that's a bad thing.
That trumps everything.
Yeah, sucking dick is cool, but like your cousins at the 14, that's bad. You have
nigga
problematic trauma. I don't want to hear anything that Kanye has to say,
That
bro.
nigga
Like,
dropped the Hitler song. Yeah,
yeah, like
it's not
bro,
going well.
nothing he says really matters. Feel me? So everybody, he's like shock value to me. Like I wish he was on my marketing team. Just to hey,
facts.
I just give him a list of shit not to say.
I
Hey,
guess.
no swastikas.
Sitting in front of your construction site,
Yo,
holding
that's
a
it. Hell
swastika.
yeah.
Mad
I'll
views.
get some moves.
Yeah,
That's a fact.
make some moves.
That's a fact.
Like Kanye's is an asset until he's an ass. You feel me? And then after that, it's just like, well, I want to be around you. But move like just about my fault, because Cudi most definitely is gonna come back right on this trial, and I think what's gonna happen is they're going to go and with Diddy's lawyers and be like, yo, no, but I think because the lawyers, they didn't have a chance to like, what is it called? Rebuttal, basically. Did they?
I don't believe so. I mean, it was
Or
more or less
does it
just
happen at
showing
the same time?
evidence. Yeah,
Or cross-examine?
I don't
I
think
think
they
it's
did.
called cross-examine. Did the defense have a chance to
I
cross-examine
don't
the
believe
witness?
so. I wouldn't know. I wasn't. They're not putting it majorly out there.
You are
They're just
trendy
letting us
news,
know.
nigga. You need to
Yes,
know it
but
all.
they're also not recording the case inside of there, so we can't see everything
Technically,
that's happening.
they are.
I look and I see the hourly updates on what they
All
go
right,
through, but
man.
that was
If I find that
It
shit,
went past it, but this was
All
like
right,
a couple
trendy,
days.
yo, look,
This was
man.
about a couple days ago, nigga. There's still more things in the court case going on.
bro, you don't gotta yell at me, man. I'm just
saying,
saying.
that's not the
Cite your
majority.
sources, buddy.
Just saying, Kid Cudi wasn't the majority of the case. That's just the majority of what's popular right now. Because yeah, a lot of people were giving that backlash about
Yeah,
him being
bro.
a snitch for real.
Yeah, and y'all all said that he's a snitch, but y'all won't snitch.
I don't think I would.
If I'm at his status, then nah. I'm just, you feel me? I'm playing the neutral card, honestly.
Low key,
I gotta be in
I'm
the situation
putting a
to
bomb in
understand
his car, and I'm opening up his gifts. Like I'm playing tit for tat here, but I'm playing a different game. That's all I'm doing. You feel me?
That nigga killed Tupac, bro. Don't mess with him.
Allegedly.
That nigga killed.
Allegedly.
Yo, it's crazy because it could have been any black man in that light beating up Cassie, and we will all think he's a piece of shit. But, bro, the majority of these people, they all beat up their women, like artists, and they do bad things. You feel me?
I mean, Haha Davis actually.
He's just the one who got caught.
Haha
I
Davis
know
just
you're
got
trying to
arrested not
transition.
too long
I
ago
get
for
it.
that
I
as
get
well,
it.
too.
I get it. You're trying to. I
I'm
get
trying
it.
to reference because you're talking about celebrities beating women. So that
Yeah,
was,
but like, haha, is different because, bro, he's like not a Bill Cosby. He's not a billionaire. So like, he's just literally haha, something to laugh at.
personality,
Yeah, but I'm just saying like, but Diddy's like a mogul, shit like that. So they're
Yeah.
trying to like
Two different
throw
brackets.
a lot of shit under him, which is cool, but it's really, it's not. You feel me? But go ahead. I apologize.
nigga cut me off this head, but it's not.
It's all you kind of fucked my thought up, but
My bad,
it's
my
all
bad.
good. You
I just was trying to reference the moment because yeah, we were talking again about abuse and Haha Davis actually just got arrested not too long ago. He did get out, but he went to prison I guess over domestic violence. They haven't really put anything out there on what was like regarding the situation. We just know that he got on a $5,000 bail. I think that's a little crazy. I think he was in Utica at the time when it happened.
actually thought it was just quite interesting information, to be honest. That's just, it's kind of refreshing to know that, you know, I think you said it earlier, like, everybody's still a human, like, you feel me? Like, not everybody with money is like perfect.
Yeah.
Literally.
Have it all together. Most people who have money, they're kind of more fucked up than people without money, to be
most
honest.
definitely,
Yeah,
real.
I heard a quote, but I don't know if the guy was being funny or not. But he was like, you know, yes, I make six figures, but I also feel like I'm in a prison. in the in my business. Like I'm not really happy.
No, facts.
So
It makes sense. I mean, once you put yourself into a everyday schedule of business, it's not like I could just be like, I'm dropping this and going away for a month. Like, no, I have contracts, I have workers, I have, you feel me, everything I need to do, supplies I have to get, to give to people, to delegate the job. Like, it can't just disappear now.
So when's the last time you took a nice vacation for yourself? Because you Haitian. Haitians don't know how to take vacations.
No, I actually do. I'm supposed to take a vacation in 2 weeks.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
I'm going to DR.
Okay.
I have siblings out there and my mother's out there.
My godmother's out there.
Yeah, my family lives in La Romana.
Oh, yeah, that's what's up. Yeah, but I went to DR like 10 times. So that's my favorite place to go.
He said, that's just going home.
You know why you like them? The women over there is amazing.
Yeah, I'm in a relationship though. I went to Puerto Rico and Mexico and DR. Yeah, I think I need to go outside of DR after this vacation.
You sound like you need to go somewhere other than Spanish spots.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
Bro.
Nah, I'm trying to go to Jamaica.
Great food over there.
Jamaica is like the DR, the black DR.
They'll treat you like family.
The body is.
Yeah.
I mean, you got a girlfriend. Never mind.
Yeah, Rob can't take the accent, bro.
Yeah,
You got a girlfriend. Y'all got girlfriends.
You've been locked in for a minute too, right?
Yeah, you know what I mean?
Yeah, that's what's up. Yeah, that's what's up. Baby on the way, what's up, bro?
Locked in. Hold on. Get the ring first, you feel me?
Feel you doing it the right way. You know what I'm saying? I feel you, bro.
Baby on the way.
I peeped what you did.
What I did.
You was low key with it. I let it slide. I didn't. I can't do anything. I'm not your dad or nothing. But
What I did.
But there was one of these reels a couple episodes ago, and it was like specifically him talking about 8 years in a relationship. Where's the ring? Yo, bro. Every single day, this man accepts every single collaboration.
Except for that one
collaboration.
I still got in trouble for that shit. I'm still in trouble for that one.
For real?
Because it was taken out of perspective.
What? How?
Because I basically said, in order for me to get married, I gotta be like locked in. Basically speaking in general, you feel me? Like
You meant
obviously
life,
if somebody's gonna get married, you should be locked in.
That's a different kind of locked in you were talking about. Because 8
locked
years
in
is locked in. Yeah, most definitely. Now I feel you, bro.
So I meant
feel
it
the
in a
same way.
general statement,
I
but
feel
it
the
was
same
taken
way
out of
because I've been with my shorty for
that's
5
why you
years.
did
We
that.
locked
Now we
in.
gonna have
another real. This nigga want to bring shit up this week.
Yeah, but why you
He said, I see what you did.
I would
Let
like
it
took
go.
that out.
Nah, you good, bro. I'm
You
already,
edited the
I'm
reel
already
and
in the
everything.
fire for it.
Yeah.
What you saying, Mike?
Yeah, I was saying I've been in a relationship with my shorty for 5 years, and I still feel like I'm not locked in financially.
Yeah.
Because what I want for my kids is
Oh, I know. You want a legacy.
Freedom.
yeah, bro,
Legacy.
freedom. For me, it's really freedom more than money.
You have kids or no?
Nah, no kids.
Oh, nice.
But my girlfriend, she got a son, so I mean, technically I have a kid, but I don't have no biological kid.
No, that's dope.
But yeah, being able to wake up and saying I don't have to go to work for 2 months and don't have to clock in, don't have nobody screaming at you, like, bro, that's priceless. You know what I'm saying? So, bro, that is priceless. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's the best part of it. Forget the money, like the freedom.
The freedom, yeah.
It's funny, the money to pay the bills, but the freedom, bro, that's priceless. Like, you know
That's honestly what I'm all looking for, man.
yeah, it's gonna happen, bro. You know, I'm around now. Different. It's gonna be different. Like you know what I'm saying, it's gonna be different, man.
Never the end.
sir.
This is not the end destination.
Most definitely,
bro.
So,
And what's crazy, yo, low key, we've been following each other for a minute, bro. I don't know how we got into a contact with each other. Or
Bro,
anything.
show love. He shows support, bro. For real.
Yeah, I see.
I've been
you
following
all
y'all
the time.
for a minute, bro. I knew bro for like 10 years.
Bro, I ain't
now,
gonna lie. It's crazy.
10
It's
years,
crazy to say
bro.
that, but like 10 years now.
Yeah,
I
10
knew him
years.
around the same time. How me and you never met? That's
I
crazy.
don't know, bro.
Crazy.
You never went to Dino's for some
That's
sandwiches.
what I'm saying. I showed
You
these
never
niggas
went
the
to
store.
Dino's?
I'm like, yo.
I don't know where Dino's
They never
is.
asked for like some chicken and
You said it was
fries,
on
you know,
Washington
but
Street.
State
it's going
Street.
going down
State Street.
State Street.
State Street.
Opposite street.
Yeah, I worked there for like, I think 2-3 years.
Yo, by the
There's the
Jamaican
one way
spot,
this way,
Family
one way
Dollar
this
used
way.
to, right?
Yeah. And then there's a middle school across there named Caesar Battalion. I went to that school too.
Oh, you
I went
went
to
there?
that school, then I went to Bassick. Like all three of them right
damn.
next to
Oh,
each other,
shit.
bro. So
Back Back where we was going, I just wanted to drop this in there really fast. Recently, back in April, this kid, a 17-year-old named Karmelo Anthony, actually, he ended up stabbing this other kid. I forget what his first name is. I know the last name was Metcalf at his school. And just recently in Texas, they decided to, I believe, charge him as an adult in the stabbing just because he died. And he's getting charged with murder.
Damn.
How do y'all feel about that? Do you think they should be allowing a 17-year-old to get charged as an 18-year-old?
He's round that shit up, man. That's it. He's 17 and a half.
Might as well. I guess. I mean, I think the silver lining for him is with him being 17 is with getting charged with life in prison on that murder, he'll at least be up for parole in 40 years. So I think that's the only thing that silver lining, he doesn't die. Like,
I thought he got like bond and the whole case was closed, or they opened a new case.
Yeah, no, it got sent to the grand jury.
Oh, okay. But I mean, I felt like honestly, regardless of the age, I felt like you need some kind of consequence. I'm sorry. That's just me. Because and then why did you have some weapon with you at a game anyway?
He claimed it was self-defense. They were going to another school for the football game, and I believe there was an argument under like you're in my seat, and from there it escalated. I think that's really sad. Like,
and then how bad was the
Hey, don't smack that nigga. You
was
see,
the wound for it to be like to lead to a murder? You know what I'm
anywhere
saying?
along here, you could puncture something that will have something bleed out to something else. You know what I mean? Like,
I wish I could have some kind of sympathy, but I don't know. I don't. He took somebody's life. I'm sorry. It's a consequence. Even if he got to do like 10 years, it don't got to be life. I feel like it needs to be some kind of consequence where he got to work
Hunger
on his
games. Like on some vegetable shit. Like,
you know what I'm saying?
That should be like.
We need
punishment. Like honestly, you become a vegetable for 40 years.
Yeah,
vegetable. They're just feeding you drugs so you can't move.
Like you're on it, but you can't move.
You're in a vegetative state.
Like
you just brain will go crazy. Like I said, I'm looking for interviews, nigga. Put them in a circle. I want to see Maze Runner. Make it happen.
Nah, that's crazy.
Make it happen.
That's crazy.
Mr. Beast.
About this case,
I
ain't gonna lie, it's tricky. I do agree with you in the sense, like, you feel me, you definitely gotta do your time. That silver lining between 17 and 18, depending on how long he's gonna get. So what is it like? If he's 18, he's getting charged for life, and then if he's 17, it's only 40 years?
No, he's still getting charged with life, but he'll be up for parole in 40 years.
If he's 17.
Regardless.
Or just in general,
Yeah, he's getting charged, and in 40 years, he'll be up in parole. But as an adult, he's getting charged as an adult at 17.
I don't really see the difference.
You don't do 25 to life. You get charged. You basically, he probably should have went to juvie, right, or something if he was getting charged at 17 because he's under 18.
Turning 18, so they're like, you're gonna be a grown man who made a grown man decision.
Most definitely.
So now he's being tried as an adult.
I mean, that's what I would say.
Yeah, Karmelo Anthony. See.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
He spelled his Karmelo with a K.
Yeah.
He fucks up there.
That was the issue, man. That was the you know what I'm saying?
The K is for killing niggas.
Yeah, for real.
But that's fucked up. Rest in peace.
Yes, sir.
He didn't die. He's going to jail.
Rest in peace
to the other kid. You know what I'm
What was the
saying?
person's name?
I forget his full name. His last name was Metcalf. He actually died in his
rest in
twin
peace.
brother's arms.
So that's insane.
Damn.
But ouch. Speaking of dying, Remy Ma and Papoose are finally putting this relationship to an end. They are getting a divorce officially. Remy went crazy.
Terrible transition.
Remy went crazy back on like May, like a couple weeks ago in May, and she was went live and just pretty much like tried to put everything out there. Like her biggest thing is trying to be transparent, while Papoose like entire like demeanor about it is trying to be private. Don't get me wrong, he defended himself directly after the live. But the main reason is because he's trying to keep his daughter from like having all that backlash on her because she's doing well academically.
Yeah.
How do y'all feel about the situation?
I don't want to be that guy, but I feel like in 2025, all the women are taking a lot of L's this year, and she's another one on the list.
Nah, most definitely.
Yeah, I think Papoose, though, he got provoked. I get it. His kids were mentioned and just certain things that were mentioned in that video that she kind of like went overboard. So I could get why he could be provoked to do the same thing. But I wish he didn't.
because it kind of makes them both look a little goofy.
He was like, I signed the papers first. It was my idea. Like,
Yeah, like you could just still see that they both still love each other.
Nah, they said they've claimed that it's been over for a while. They haven't lived together since 2022.
So what, nigga? They could say
They've been
whatever,
doing it
but
for the family
look at the
first.
energy, nigga.
I get what
Look
you
at the
mean by
aura.
love each other, though, because I could see it more like they have love for their family and they want to make sure their kid has a home.
Yeah.
No, there's still some sexual tension there. And I guarantee you,
Don't think so.
Bro,
That's
nobody
fucking
does
Clarissa
all that.
Shields. He's doing his thing.
Nah, bro, nobody does all that extra shit online. Put all this energy back. Tell us all the. Bro, they're reminiscing
I
on
don't
their
think
past
so. I don't think
relationships,
so.
going back, talking about, oh, this is all the shit bro, they're literally reflecting back on it because they missed that shit, bro. Like, all that energy put in to hate somebody, nah, it has to come from some sort of like love or like, you feel me? Even
Love
when
or hate,
yeah,
man.
And
something
love to
really-
be hating, nigga.
You gotta be love,
but that
bro.
hate has to stem from some.
Nah,
It's
person
not
just
like
want that
you feel me?
But over time, the love transitions to hate, though. You know what I'm
But that's
saying?
what I'm saying. Yeah, but it started
Stamp
with
that.
love, though.
But if it started with love as hate, now it's no longer love. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Let me
So-
put it like this, though. If you guys were like a celebrity figure and then you guys had to deal with like a breakup at like a stage where everyone could see it, would you rather go through that situation privately or transparently with your fans to let everyone know?
For me, it would be private, but everyone's different.
yeah.
what I
If
mean?
everyone knows,
Everyone's different. You know what I'm saying? So
Me personally, I think I would do transparent. I kind of would want the people to know. It depends on how messy the situation is.
exactly.
Fucked up bad.
Yeah, like if I
Niggas
gotta
don't
clear
need to
my
know.
name out, you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? My reputation is important.
Yeah.
And
Most
speaking
times-
of Papoose, he's lyrical too. That's my guy.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like, I know I'm not into the rap, but you know,
That's a
he
fact.
hard.
Nah,
He hard.
Papoose go
Oh,
crazy.
I have a question for y'all.
You know how I feel with DDG, like he do his thing, like he got drama.
You know, most definitely. Do you guys actually think he writes all of her rap?
he did. He admitted to writing some of her raps. Yeah.
No,
for a
he
fact.
admitted, but did she admit it?
Who cares? She,
Yeah, she
Yeah.
don't.
What,
It's a
what, do, you,
fact.
what do you think?
it's a fact.
She didn't deflect it
Yeah.
though. You feel me?
Yeah,
Man,
he
it's
has
been home all
credited
these
stuff.
years?
Not all these years, but he had literally actual credited like for stuff that she wrote. I mean, she sang and that he wrote. Like, yeah,
So he a beast.
yeah, but yeah, he held her down while she was in jail. All that extra shit.
All
Like
that,
she was
so-
coming, bro. The way she came at him. It almost sounded like they weren't together for as long as they were. You feel me? It almost sounded like that love wasn't real at all. And I don't appreciate that at all.
So
You
what would
feel
you
me?
do for
That love turned to the
transparency or
hate.
privacy?
I said it. I said that I would prefer to keep it private, but if someone were to ask me what to happen, I'm not gonna hide it.
Yeah.
You feel me? I'm not, but I'm not gonna be the one. Yo, the bags are still packed right here for 3 months.
Live stream,
You
look.
broke ass.
Nah,
Like,
I think the best way to
that's
handle
corny
it
as
is when they like address it, but like be mad discreet about it. You feel me? Like don't give no
Then you
details.
take it to a different
Yeah.
level. Yeah, I definitely agree with that.
Show that it's mad above me. You feel me? But I'm gonna definitely
I'm
address
an
it.
elevated individual.
yeah, like,
Yeah.
because if somebody asks me, I'm not gonna be like, yo, this is gonna be like the hot topic for me to bring up. Like on some like, say for example, I got an album drop. Oh yeah, this is what I'll be talking about to get like people to listen to the music. Like no, like if
Like
if
the
it
clip.
comes up, then yeah, I'll be like honest and upfront about it.
agree.
I'm not
Like you
gonna
said, it's
chase
like,
the clip. You feel
I'm
me?
chill, like you smack me here, I'm be like, yo, you missed the other
you-
side.
I'm pissed on the side. That shit
Bro,
don't matter.
because I got too much to lose, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's
Pretty much to sum it up, Remy is not Papoose's ball anymore, but India's is definitely DDG's, bro. Streamer University
Crying.
just came to a close. There was a lovely 4-day weekend, Memorial Weekend, and Kai hosted. He had 150 people come out from all over the country,
That should've
other
been
countries
us.
as well, bro. Definitely should have been us.
That's
Like,
gonna be us soon, though. Don't
It's gonna
worry.
be us on a different
think-
different level.
Different level.
who he gave it to definitely deserved it. Everyone worked hard for what they had.
Who won?
I mean, like I said, it was over 150 people. There were a couple people there that already been blown. We had Chiclet and Melanie there. We had DDG there, Tyleo, Des, Punga, Ray, Rakai, Reggie, all his good friends. We had Funny Mike, Jay Cinco. We had Miriam. We had Light Skin
Deshay.
Kid. We had Snow Cone. We had Light Skin Monte. We had India Love. We had
The shade.
Indian love.
India Love was there?
Oh.
We had
Yeah.
India Love. She played. She was a professor there. She actually taught at the school as well too.
Yeah, she
DDG
was
taught at the school. Bro,
Said he will.
out of everybody there, Zeddy Will was there, but out of everybody there, and he actually got an award for it. DDG really was the MVP. I
MVP,
watched
yeah.
that, entire thing from his perspective, because Kai did his like an amazing job at not going live to make sure everyone else got love, and I thought that was amazing. And seeing him walk around to everybody else's stream, just being in it for a second, talking to them, giving advice, anything was like way too dope. But like I said,
Damn, so that's why he didn't stream? That's actually cool.
yeah, he
that's fire.
hosted this event for them. He would stream in the morning with like morning announcements and stuff. But other than that, he was giving everyone the light. Like I said, DDG though was definitely the MVP of it all. Being a professor, you got to have a lot of fun, and like he went around and did his thing.
Bro
like,
was doing too much,
24 hours.
man, but it was funny though. He's entertaining to watch, but like his face is like he has one of the best like poker faces in the world. Bro.
Yeah.
He does not have any type of facial expressions at all. Like he just constantly is like,
Nah, yeah, the fact that he could like hold that poker face, even in serious moments, you feel me, is the funniest shit.
nah, it's all right. Thank you though.
I'm good. I just fuck with like the reactions after. Like a lot of people were saying like how genuine he was. You feel me? Having that misunderstanding, especially
I
with
don't know why
everything
people trying to
surrounding.
bash that too, and they're like, "Oh, this is scripted responses after
Nah, that's
everything that
genuine as
happened." Like,
hell.
we get to watch everything he did 24 hours, regardless if he was put on a character. You do see at some point a certain side of someone.
Most
you can't
definitely.
fake being yourself.
Yeah,
for that long,
you
you know
gonna
what I'm
slip
saying?
up at some point.
I don't
Most
know,
definitely.
man. There's people who can.
Come on,
No,
bro.
but I think DDG.
Not me. I can't personally do it. But I'm saying there is people who don't even know that they're faking themselves and that they're in some type of like level of delusion. Like there's actors who've like they had to like have like some type of like therapy or some shit because they had psychological damage
but
because they
playing, like,
really
too
believe
into the
it.
We're not
Yeah.
as that
Yeah.
deep with DDG. Like I said,
Nah,
I really do
facts.
think he's truly being himself. He's
Yeah.
a great person. Like he may have his drama because you don't know what the person in that relationship might see, but for who he is, like I fuck with him. Like he's
Yeah, as a
good
person, I
like,
genuinely like him. He's like our generation of Wiz Khalifa, if I'm being honest. Like he's just that cool dude. No real genuine beef, you feel me? But he said some dumb shit to guy. He was like, yo, can I just off the clock, can I just be a YN? Like, bro, you have a child.
Bro, funny as hell.
bro.
He started a whole new lingo. Like
that's my ball.
So
That's my ball.
it seems like we all have something in common here, right?
What?
As far as like, you know, the social media.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I would say, what can we do to be the next Kai? Like, you know what I'm saying? I know sometimes
doing
people,
this.
I know, but I'm talking about more as far as like, get more traction and, you know, and be a bigger audience to other people and stuff like that.
I mean, try not to be the next Kai, I think would be the biggest way to put it. Just be the next biggest me or biggest you. Like, you get what I'm saying? Like, literally just want to, like, put yourself out there because that's how he started. You feel me?
I think
I
something like
agree, but I'm talking more as far as like, success and influence. I guess sometimes people look at imitating someone as a bad thing.
No, it's the
Like,
ultimate,
you know,
like, set of flattery.
Yeah, so but you did mention more outdoor stuff, but go ahead.
that's literally what I was gonna tap on. I feel like something that's like easily tangible for us to be able to do is just not easily, you feel me? Because it's gonna take some work, but just doing this shit outside. You feel
Most
me?
definitely.
Nobody's
And I'm
doing
down.
this
Like
shit.
I got a busy schedule, but like I'm down for this, man.
Yeah, bro.
Imagine,
we like to
like-
do outside content. We've been, I'm sorry.
Yeah, I was gonna say like we're not in New York, you feel me? Like where we could post up on a 42nd
Oh, yeah,
Street type
nah,
shit, but
most
like
definitely, yeah.
just imagine having a
Definitely go out there,
platform.
though.
Most most definitely.
But we did grow this shit from scratch, and like to see what we have now is kind of like mind blowing. But I'm not happy I'm not happy just staying here.
That's what I'm talking
Going
about.
up.
That's what I'm talking about.
Bro,
That's
trust me,
what
if you look at the group chat, I'm surprised I still have these niggas around.
That's crazy, man. Making it sound like he verbally abusing. Y'all motherfuckers. Just say what you gotta say,
I
bro.
really
We respect
keep
it because we here and we feel the same way. I feel the same way. Like,
Nah, yeah,
shit
we
gotta
get
be
it.
done, and we gonna
Somebody
get it
gotta-
done.
Gotta
But
be
that's
on
all I
edge.
had. Shimmer University. Shout out Kai for that amazing opportunity. Hopefully, we see another one to come.
I enjoyed it. I'm never going to sit there and watch none of that streaming shit. That's way too much. But the clips was definitely fun to watch. Just to see that they had a whole Instagram page just dedicated.
Bro, that shit was just all over my
That was
Twitter,
the
all over my
most-
Instagram.
Yeah,
Like
That shit was everywhere.
algorithm
custom
was going
category.
crazy.
That's crazy.
It was academics too, because I follow him too. So he was really like
Watching.
on that shit, bro. Like it was kind of
That shit is big, yo. Honestly, and honestly, I love that it was a success in my eyes. Honestly, like
100%.
Same here. I love that everything about it was positive.
everybody got a positive feedback. You feel me? You left with some followers. Shit was safe,
There were people who actually didn't even stream before this, but were content creators, blew up, and now they're streaming. I see them streaming every day since. Like, that's crazy. It
One
causes
person was
motivation.
like that they started with like 7K or something like that. Maybe like 700 or 7,000
that
and left
ugly
for like
girl that Kai was
250,000.
talking to, right? She started off with like 11, and then now she had like 40.
11 followers.
Let's not call her ugly
11,000.
because that was the whole drama, bro. Was that
Bro.
someone disrespected her and was calling her ugly?
What color's the sky, my nigga?
Everybody has a type. You can't say
I'm
that.
asking you a question. What color is the sky?
Blue.
All right.
Everybody has a type. You can't say that.
No.
everybody has
Each his
a type?
own.
Call a spade a
Her mama
spade.
think
There's
she
4
beautiful.
different types. There's spade, there's diamonds, there's hearts, and there's clubs.
That's how we don't go up because niggas just black bashing.
You know, y'all, we don't go up because y'all don't say like crazy shit like this.
We need to be a good spirit. Niggas
He
say,
said-
don't call them ugly. No, I want her to
Bro, if
enjoy
I
it.
think she ugly, she's ugly, and
That's-
she
but
gotta
that's
take
it.
that
That's
to
a
the
different
chin.
type.
You feel me?
That's a different type,
Yeah.
Man,
I ain't
speaking
heard
of
that.
everybody got a type, we gonna talk about the cheaters, the beaters, the
Facts.
misleaders,
Facts.
and the
Facts.
pleasers. You feel me?
Facts.
Because there's a type for everybody.
Yes, sir. My
We
boy a
getting right
rapper.
into relationship topics.
Talk about the
sir.
beaters.
Yes, sir. Yes,
Know what I
sir.
mean? My first question for y'all is reasons sex wouldn't be as consistent in your relationship.
Yeah, bro, been practicing that shit.
What do you think?
God, I don't want.
Nah, man, you said
That's
let's go first on relationship.
All right, reasons intimacy wouldn't be as consistent in your relationships if sex is too vulgar. Intimacy.
You could speak in general. You could speak from personal.
I don't want it. I don't want it to sound like an excuse.
Well, what do you think, man?
It
We
would.
just wanna know.
I would say
Work?
working too much, and then getting home and being exhausted. And other than that, I would say that's pretty much it.
Yeah, Haitian's got stamina. He said he don't drink or smoke.
Yeah, bro, I don't
There's
drink or
literally
smoke,
nothing
bro.
else to
I'm
do.
100 hours.
Bro said 100 hours a week.
Yeah,
I'm tired, baby.
Shit, I'd right through half and be burnt.
Do what you want.
So, and then what
going
else
to
I would
sleep.
say? I would say that's there's other stuff that would I said that could turn it off, but my partner isn't like that. I would talk about like if we go into a restaurant or something, you being rude to the server or something like that. There's other stuff that could trigger sex too. Like I'm turned off. You know what I'm
I
saying?
see your true colors.
Yeah.
That's actually really annoying when they start complaining. I need to speak to your man. That shit. That's a little
But
crazy.
for me, mainly it would be work.
Sometimes.
I don't know if it's an excuse, but
that was
because
a
this
solid-
guy,
that's
you
not
know,
an excuse.
I think
So-
for me,
That's real shit.
it covered like infidelity, like for sure. Like
Yeah.
you cheating, of course. Like your girl might be like, "All right, let me relax on you because you out here thugging and bugging in them streets.
Yeah.
I come home with a little bug under the rug. You know what I'm saying? So
Bug under the rug.
yeah, I need you to chill out on me.
Why she ain't leave your ass?
We split.
Damn, that's
rap.
crazy.
You said we split, right?
It might be that.
Nigga said the roommates here. That's the
crying.
sacrifice, bro. That's the sacrifice.
Let's get it.
What do y'all think?
Okay.
Sex wouldn't be as consistent in my relationships. I'm just generally not interested in you anymore, and I'm just looking. My thing is my
I
thing
don't
is
play with you no more.
yeah. If I really consistently keep doing the same thing over and over again, it don't matter what it is, who it is, I genuinely get tired of it. I don't know why. It's something that I've been trying to get rid of, but it's hard for me to genuinely continually to be sexually interested in this same one person.
Continuously.
Yeah, the longest I did it was 2 years, and nigga, we had a break in that week. Never mind.
It was a hell of a week. Yeah, that's tough. I feel like there's a lot of reasons that, you feel me, could affect sex. You feel me? If you just don't feel that connection with the person, if y'all have bad communication and y'all just always arguing, you feel me? Y'all not. It's gonna feel like a transaction rather than intimacy. You feel me? If we
Some
replace the
couples
word.
thrive
Yeah, I
on
don't mind the
arguing.
arguing at all. Like, let's argue.
Nah, facts.
Let's cool down.
Toxic shit. Till things get right.
Like, it's low key, like, I don't know if it's because I'm an artist or not, but I've always you know, yes, I've been through hard shit, but I've always appreciated it, and to an unhealthy extent, like, because I also felt like I thrive in bad situations. Like I become a better, stronger version of myself, a more conscientious version of myself in those situations through those breakups, and like, yeah, like I just gained so much from that versus me being in like a good headspace and just everything going well. I actually start after a while. If it goes well for too long, I generally start feeling uncomfortable. Like, what the fuck is going on?
Yeah, I feel like a lot of people have that. Yeah, a lot of people have that.
That's
problem.
bad though, right?
Yeah,
That's not a good thing at all.
50-50. You know?
Yeah, I manage it. Like, it's not like every day I'm like, oh, this shit is shit.
Yeah.
But it's just
Some
like,
days I might say the dinner tastes like shit, just to start a problem.
no, it's just like my mentality when a problem arises, it's not me. I'm less likely to like run away from it and more likely to go through the issue. I'm not going to be like, oh, this is a problem, I'm scared, or I'm just gonna be like, let me take it to the chin, and I'll kind of like appreciate the challenge a little bit.
Yeah.
I like it. Yeah, I'm not
like a lot
looking
of
for the
people feel
trouble,
that
but I also don't mind it either. I don't know.
One thing that I forgot to mention is stress. I don't know about you guys, but feeling like I haven't achieved my goals. That's worse than being tired.
Bro, your skin is so clear. There's no way that you be stressing.
Yeah, what? You're crazy, bro.
Really?
It's because the business that I'm in is very competitive. So when I look around, I feel like I'm not even halfway there.
The roofing or the construction or real estate?
Well,
It's all funny.
all mixed, you know.
Yeah.
I'm talking about success. You know, there's people that has been in business for 50 years, you know. You're not even 5 years in, but all workers have, you know, over 20 years of experience. So that would make you feel like you haven't accomplished anything.
Right.
Look how far you guys got with this, right? So you may feel like you haven't accomplished anything, but you're getting somewhere. Like, this is a lot of, like, you know what I'm saying?
Playtime,
Come
literally.
on, man.
It's hard to look back.
This is what 101. This is what
This is
101.
longer than an Avengers movie.
110.
Every time.
110. Come
110,
on, bro.
yeah.
I'm at 1. Like, you know, I haven't started yet. You know what I'm saying? So y'all ahead. So, you know what I'm saying? So, but
We
yeah,
drop
stress.
weekly. You feel me?
Yes,
You know where to
sir.
check us out.
That's a fact. It's hard to look back and, you feel me, pat yourself on the back or like look at your progress. You
Yes,
feel me?
sir. Yes,
It's
sir.
similar to like going to the gym. Like if you're trying to lose weight or whatever, you're trying to get your body in shape. If you don't take pictures and see the
Yes,
progress,
sir.
it's
Yes,
gonna be
sir.
hard for you to notice it.
You guys probably already have this in mind, but your brand, you know what I'm saying? This is where the marketing come in.
Yeah.
Once this blow up, you know, I'm buying. Everyone's gonna be buying the shirts, the hat, the pants, or whatever. You know
feel
what I'm
me?
saying?
That's a
So,
fact.
yeah, bro. So I know
I'll
y'all
give you a
probably
shirt or
already-
something. Remind me. I'll give you some merch, but it's... Damn, is it up here or down there?
Yeah. Y'all got
We'll
shirts
figure it
already
out.
and stuff.
I have some shirts.
Yeah,
Like,
I'll buy some shirts, whatever, man. You know what
nah,
I'm
I'll just
saying?
give it
So,
to you, man.
Yeah,
Sock pause, but yeah.
yeah.
So pause.
Appreciate you, bro.
Nah, those was all good points.
Yes, sir.
But tapping into the second question, what's the weirdest thing that happened on a date/relationship?
What you got?
The weirdest thing that happened.
I guess that you're willing to share.
Yeah,
Yeah.
moment.
Yo,
Yeah,
You feel me?
I think the weirdest thing that ever happened in a relationship would have to definitely be I was in high school at the time, so it wasn't crazy, but like definitely be my ex asking to go to lake compounds with her ex and his family because she was invited by the mom.
With you?
No.
Yeah, that's what I got at first.
Just
The way you
now.
said it, I thought it like you was tagging along.
Them, the family, and his family.
Nah, yeah, that's
I think that's the weirdest thing that ever happened to me in a relationship.
tough.
Yeah.
It's like, I like lake compounds, you know? I could go
I
on some
wanted to
rides
go.
with you. We could go.
That's crazy.
That is
Yeah,
tough.
man.
Yeah, nah.
you
The
got?
weird. Oh,
I'm still thinking.
I know you
bro.
guys. I just have to double check. I'm gonna spin the
Yeah,
block.
I think I
Thank
had
you, bro.
something. There was a couple weird things for me. I think one of the weird ones was like when I tried to do like early in my adulthood, the sexy, the kinky with the toys and all that extra shit. And it's just learning that experience. It was actually pretty weird, but it was also really funny to me. Like the wax thing, melt the wax. She told me to pour it down her back. So I bet. So I just said, She said,
Nigga ain't even dripping.
Oh, my bad.
No drip, no drizzle.
Burn mark on her back.
yo, she had like a whole, you ever seen Avatar The Last Airbender?
Yeah.
You remember in season 3 when Azula just struck him in the back? Yeah, it was just this big ass burnt mark in her back like a circle. She had the Yo, I ain't gonna lie. That had to have been one of the funniest things that ever happened because we had like, I think that was probably either the third or fourth time we dated. Like you feel me? Like it was real early in the dating stages, and it was like, oh shit, I'm so sorry. I had no idea what I was doing.
Clearly. Nigga dumped that shit on her back. Yeah. For me, I'm trying to think.
The whole thing.
One that I could think probably more recent. I probably have some weirder shit when I was younger, but one weird date that I went on was met this chick at the club. You feel me? Mind you, she had a twin. You feel me? But that's not really important. But anyway,
You seem real excited though.
nah, I felt like I had a point to bring up with that, but now I'm like it's irrelevant. But anyways,
Tag team.
oh no, it is important. So she got a twin or whatever. All right, boom. We go on a date like the next day or whatever. And you feel me? I'm getting to know her. She telling me the backstory. I'm starting to find out that like she only really been in a relationship with girls. So I'm like, all right, you feel me? I'm not trying to get too gassed up. Like, all right, I'm that nigga. Like, what the fuck?
I made the difference.
You feel me? Definitely not my initial thought. So I'm like, all right, I'm just trying to read the room. You feel me? She asking me questions, da. But mind you, her twin go out with like somebody that I know type shit.
Yeah.
I don't know the nigga, but you feel me? I know the nigga type shit.
Yeah.
What up? But she asking me questions. Then she started bringing up them or whatever. You feel me? So to make a long story short, it seemed like she was just fishing for information. Like we went on a date just for her to
She was
kind of
trying to
like
investigate you.
exactly rather than go on a date.
Wow,
You
that's
feel
crazy.
me? Because
On the
after that,
fucking
we
interview?
definitely
That
don't
was
talk
PI
after
work
that.
right there.
Yeah,
that's weird.
So that was definitely the weirdest date that I've been on for sure.
Yeah, that's definitely weird.
I'm like, hold
What the
on.
fuck?
Huh?
Think of one.
I think this was back like in middle school. So I worked for like 2 weeks, stacked my money up, hard work and money, and then I took Shorty out on a date. Paid for the whole family, and then come to find out, like, the whole team hit. You know what I'm saying?
Looking for money down on the community. You found out after the date?
Yeah, bro, I was mad, bro. I was mad as hell because I really I ain't even get my first kiss.
Damn. Once you find out everybody ran through it, like it's a dub, right?
But no, he was supposed to get it on the date.
But
Good thing he didn't though.
Nah.
a lot of times though, back in guys still do this. They'll say, I hate. Do y'all feel like they be making that up or it really be happening?
You could, I feel like certain dudes it's hard. To,
Certain dudes,
like
yeah.
certain dudes, just like, I think you capping.
Right,
You
because
know
they
what I
cap
mean?
all day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like that's. I lied when I was a virgin to get sex.
Yeah.
So I told her like, yeah, I'm good. Like, you feel me? Like, I capped.
Yeah.
Surprisingly, I was really good my first time. It was just the ones after that. It was a little rough.
Yeah.
I had to start getting better. Like it was like
Got lucky the first time.
lucky the first time. I was like, yes.
Yeah.
But then
J. Cole got a song like that.
it was nothing like first time. She was in my math class. Long hair, with the fat. What song
Wet
is
Dreams,
that?
right?
Yeah, Wet Dreams. Yeah, Wet Dreams. Yeah, that's my shit. Bro, I'm a J. Cole fan. I've been a J. Cole fan since 2024.
Yeah.
But
2024.
I mean, no, I'm sorry.
2004.
Something like that. That was last year.
I'm about to say till 2024.
2014.
Like till 2024. Like I started being a J. Cole fan really, really, really young. My first song that I ever heard from him that caught my attention was "Can I Live," and that was off one of his first mixtapes. I forgot what the mixtape was called.
Dreamville? No.
Nah, it was way before that. It was like his mixtapes.
It's him sitting on top of Friday Night Lights.
Oh, I thought it
It's
was
him
sports.
sitting on top of the basketball and shit.
Yeah,
like
it's
this.
either that one.
Friday
Yeah,
Night Lights.
it has to be that one. No, it's not. It's the warm up, if I'm not mistaken. It's a blue cover, actually.
Him holding the ball in the snow?
Nah.
Or the one him sitting on top of the basketball with his hands on his head?
Juno say, man, I just know Can I Live was on that shit. And
Can I Live?
This man.
My first J. Cole song was Take You High.
He said the slang that I speak don't change that I'm deep. That shit changed my whole life for some
on the
reason.
throat of the certified because it let it.
Nah, because that perception of me, I was at the time being looked at a certain way.
It was the warm up.
Yeah, I know.
I'm thinking Friday Night Lights was the other one, but the warm up was the one.
Yeah, the
Next
warm up was
question.
one of his best projects. Amazing.
Yeah, that's where I heard. I think Lights Please. Yeah, Lights Please was
Lights
good.
Please, turn
Turn
out
Out
the
Balance
lights.
was
Yeah.
good. Dead Presidents.
Lights Please is also on that his like debut album too, but that's another conversation.
Yeah.
Shout out to J. Cole, man. Getting into the next question. Tell me about a moment when spicing things up with your partner went wrong.
Oh shit.
I just told you mine, but
Yeah.
Clearly.
The moment spicing things up went wrong. Rob, what you got? I gotta think. I can't think of one.
You want me to go? I know I usually need a moment when with this question I had like something right away. Like I knew that's a thing, bro. So I'm from the Caribbean, so we like feet and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Pretty feet, white, French, white, whatever. So we was getting in there, like getting busy, bro.
you sucking toes, bro.
Nah, you got to. But I'm like, and I was like, damn, who did your feet? Because I guess like she was tired or whatever, and then she had to go. I'm like, who did your feet? And that shit was like a complete turn off, bro. Everything just finished right there, bro.
Wow.
Like,
Eddie Murphy and Boo Murray.
yeah, bro. Like that, everything was done. Yeah, bro. Like, you know what I'm
Just
saying?
had corn
So,
chips.
like it was like for 2 weeks, and then like shit, bro. That shit, like it was crazy, bro.
You paid for her
He
pedicure,
said, hold on.
got her membership and everything. Nigga got her membership to the nail salon, the foot salon.
It be the littlest thing that will turn off a whole moment
I know.
for like
Yeah.
2 weeks straight, bro. Yeah, I don't know about you, bro. For me, it'd be like 2
that
weeks,
should
bro.
be
Like
like
I
that.
get mad for 2 weeks straight,
That's
bro.
a fact.
Like,
Especially when you've been with somebody for years.
For
It's like
years,
those
bro.
moments just start to drag out a
Yeah,
little bit
bro.
more. and more.
Yeah,
bro.
5 years, 8 years.
Yeah, I've been with my shorty for 5. I met her in college.
So since y'all in long-term relationships, like, what's the longest you can go without being intimate?
It depends. Remember how I told you the 2 things that I'm struggling with, which is the stress and working.
Yeah.
If I'm not stressing, I'm not working all day, every day, baby. I can't go like 2 hours.
Yeah.
So
It's
if
all
you,
day, every day.
Once I'm there, I'm refueling.
yeah, bro. So
Oh, see?
if you remove those all day, every day.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? But if those 2 in there, I could go a month.
And you don't have a child.
Yeah,
That's
and I could go a
interesting.
month if the stress is there and I'm exhausted, of
Yeah.
course. But yeah, so that's me. But I don't know.
Yeah. For me,
I mean,
Now what you
oh, God.
let's let the veterans talk.
No.
Yeah.
Nigga, you are in
thought
experienced
he was-
relationships.
I should.
Yeah.
all right. For me, I feel like my relationship is a little bit different though. You feel me? Like you live with your shorty?
Yeah.
All right. Well, I feel like when you live with somebody, it's like if y'all fucking all the time, y'all like everything else gotta be on point, like communication, all of that. Like everything gotta just be aligned and type shit. But like in a realistic world, when you living with your girl all the time, I feel like you slowly get conditioned unless y'all got like a habit or like that's y'all norm, like 3-4 times a week. That's what y'all doing. I don't really think you like looking for that shit as often as people expect. You feel me? You would think living with your girl, y'all fucking all the time.
Nah,
you feel me?
facts. I agree, bro.
No,
You
that's-
live with your shorty or no?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
Nah,
I
yeah.
also work a lot too. You
Yeah,
feel me? So
facts. Yeah,
Sometimes I just want to come home and
Yeah, that's
Nah,
social.
most definitely.
I need to
It be
be
like
realized.
for me, one thing that I enjoy, it really be just laying down watching Netflix, bro. Like
Yeah,
just
Bro, I love watching TV.
shower, bro. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? It's just
Chill.
like that, bro. Yeah,
Not the hard work though, of course, but
yeah.
I feel you.
it's better when shit is more organic rather than just transactional. Oh, we haven't fucked this week yet. All right, let's get it done. You
facts,
feel me? So
Yeah.
I feel like, I think for me, a moment, like I think a good way to reference that would be a moment for me. Like I think I was just chilling, getting some head, and then like I forget what happened, but there was just something on the TV that just literally diminished my focus, and I went soft, bro. And then I couldn't, like, I wasn't trying to like do nothing for like another like 30, 40 minutes. Like I was just like,
Nah, that's
Actually
funny.
not in the mood. Like, so that's the only thing I could think of a time like I tried to spice it up and it didn't go my way.
Now that you said that, I actually have another one. and I know this, y'all. Don't try to lie. I know this happened to all of us, bro. Where, you was hitting and you come, you had to run in the shower, act like you had to pee real quick and come back and hit it again. But I know that shit definitely happened to all of us, bro. Like, after like 5 pump, like, you know what I'm saying?
Nah, respectfully, just keep going and don't stop.
Nigga said, keep going.
He said, I'm in
Once
a
you
gummy.
stop and try to switch a position, it's a wrap.
Nigga said,
Just keep
done.
going.
He said, just keep going.
It'll come back.
But then,
It will rise.
Type shit.
That never happened to y'all? That never happened to y'all?
Yeah, of course.
It's happened to every man, right? Like, I know I'm bugging.
There was one time,
But they know, right? They know, right? That's what I'd be embarrassed about, which we never talk
they
about.
don't care.
They know, right?
They don't.
as long as you come back, good to know.
It's
Good to
one
go,
of
nigga.
it's
They
one
don't
of those
care.
things
They
that's
think you
never
care.
discussed.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
It's nice to look at you right after. Like you gotta turn.
It's nice to see you care. You know what I mean? That's why they enjoy it.
They get hyped off that type of shit. Oh, my pussy so fire. They get hyped off
He
that.
said, yo, bro, they know, right? They know, right? Nah, that's funny as
Women actually don't like getting fucked for a long time. They're like,
what? Where you from?
just get your rocks off. We know we got good pussy. If you fuck for a long time, they're like, I might have bad pussy.
No, that is true though.
Nah, it
That
depends.
is-
Unless she's like a super freak, you feel me? Them bitches can fuck for hours. You feel me?
Yeah,
That's it crazy. I don't think I said my moment.
spicing up things with your partner.
I think it would probably have to relate to like what Raz said, you feel me? Just having like something on the TV that just
Take a
wasn't
distraction.
music or something that just throw off the whole vibe. And like the fact that you focusing more on that shit, now you threw my vibe off. Now
Why
what
is
transaction
she
done?
screaming right now?
That ass, you feel me? I'm not even fucking paying attention to that shit. I'm just so in the moment, and your head is just over here. So all right, we on 2 different pages.
And then for you is turning the bitch into Avatar Aang.
That ass,
Season 3.
nigga smiled.
Yeah, no, I
Oh,
was
crap.
smiling at you, and then you was talking. Yeah,
Nigga wax assaulted him.
Nigga waxed on, no wax off.
Literally.
yeah, it was bad, but it wasn't. It was funny though. It was like
getting bad. Her wearing the belly shirt the next day just got a big ass scar.
it was on her back, but it's cool. But for real, I could answer the question though. You know what? Nah, never mind. It's gonna
Now
take
what
long.
you got?
It's all good. Go ahead, go.
Sure, bro.
Yeah.
He said this one goes in.
All right, so I'll start with you for the next one. Should you confront your partner's toxic family member or leave it up to them?
Should I? Probably not. Will I? Impulsively, yes.
That was
Which
a good
family
answer.
member though?
It don't matter.
Yeah, it don't matter.
Even if it's her mom.
I'll smack the shit out of her.
No.
If you disrespect my girl, fuck that.
Wait, does it have to be like a? You talking about? All right, so if perspective for this.
mama,
Nigga said, if you disrespect my girl, I'm smacking her. Does it have to be
tight.
disrespect towards like your girl, or can it just be like disrespect in general, like towards your relationship, towards you?
If you disrespecting B, I don't really care. My relationship, I don't really care. Her, like, and it's really mentally affecting her, and you put pause on her, I'm gonna put pause on you. Anybody, the mom, dad, uncle, cat, dog.
Nigga about to put them
I
paws
believe
behind
in
cages.
equality, nigga. You feel me?
You gotta slow down, my brother.
Bro about to be doing that time.
What you doing, nigga?
You're not knocking your mom out. What if your Serena was 8 months pregnant and she kicked Serena in the stomach?
Nah, that's
Call the
different. You
police.
feel me?
I'm
But me
smacking the shit out of her.
personally,
What?
What
Crazy.
you doing, bro?
confronting them, yeah, I could confront them without being violent, though.
Yeah, I could confront them too without being
100%.
violent. I can't do that. I'm saying, like, if violence were on the table, violence will be reciprocated.
I'm fucking crying. Yeah, I mean,
I hear that.
But if it's her mom, I'm not putting hands on her mom. Like, you feel me?
Then I beat her dad.
That's her mama,
Yeah.
nigga, and her dad. They spanked her growing up. They
I'm
hit
so
her
sorry.
now.
Somebody
she might
lives
have did something
downstairs.
wrong.
It's all good. It's just that she just had a baby. She over here. I think they live here. I don't know. Or over there. One
Oh,
of
they
them.
got a baby?
Yeah, she be here and the baby be sucking on her titty right under there.
Let's get back
I'm
on
crying.
that.
Crying.
It's a
But
newborn,
yeah,
Now
that's
I'm
why.
thinking of titties.
to answer that shit, I'm definitely, you feel me? I'll leave it up to her. At first, I'll be like, you know, like, this is where our level of respect lies, you feel me? I feel like they're crossing it, or they already crossed it.
Yeah.
I feel like because it's your family, out of respect, you address it. If not, I'll handle it.
All right, let me stop being joking. On some like that ass shit, I would definitely be on some have a conversation with my partner first, see if she's even aware of it, and see where her head's at. And that's how I would kind of like decide whether or not if I'm going to confront them or not. Because, you know, a lot of times, you know, our partners have had like, you know, trauma with their parents or just a hard childhood. And you kind of start to talk personally with them and you kind of get to gauge what those triggers are for them and you want to help them find solutions. And when you approach, hey, maybe if we talk to this person who put you through that, maybe it'll help you or get you in a better spot. But then if I see how you respond to that, weirdly or not, you feel me? That's not really my responsibility to handle your family's issues, but I will if I have to. You feel me?
Yeah,
like
I
if it's
agree.
like a physical thing, but if it's like on some mental thing or if it's something that I know for a fact, like that's like you got to handle that with you and your family.
Deep
you feel
internal
me?
family problems, yeah. But
Yeah, like anything emotional, anything traumatic, anything from past or anything, that's your responsibility to hold yourself accountable unless we're really like that intertwined. You feel me? Most families aren't like that though, right?
Yeah. No, I feel that. I think I could confront anything that, again, attacks you, like your confidence, like in who you are and your ability to provide or just love.
Yeah.
And then I have a problem and I'm gonna address it, no matter who it may be. I might smack somebody's mama too.
See?
Nah, but I might have a serious conversation as well and let them know. And if we need to have a discussion and realize that who you need to, you know, remove from your life, that might help.
Yo, in the 90s, LL Cool J made Mama Said Knock You Out. In 2025, we gonna make I'm gonna knock your mama out.
That's a fact.
I'm gonna knock your mama
I would
out.
confront them.
You confront it?
Yeah, I would confront them because if I'm saying something, clearly something is bothering me and it's affecting our relationship, I think it needs to be addressed. And they say when you marry a woman, you marry the family. So
Stamp
it's
that.
fair enough for me to confront them as well. you
I
know?
feel like I would confront
well said.
her and tell her to confront them, but
Before I confront
but I'll
them.
be there to support
Yeah, I
her.
agree. Yeah, I would.
Yeah.
You know, I would confront my lady first, and then if she want to reach out to them, we'll reach out to them together. You know what I'm saying? So,
but
yeah.
you're saying like it sounds like you saying like you would just go dolly, not yo babe, I'll be back. I'm gonna go talk to your mom and dad.
Stay right here.
I would do that too, but
Really?
I would.
Yeah, it all depends how you address things. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like tone is important too. Like,
Oh, yeah.
you see how I was just doing this? You told me to, stop. Your tone.
I
like,
asked you. I didn't tell you. I'm not bossy.
No, you
man
asked me the man. What I'm saying is like, if depending on how you said it, I could have felt some kind of way. Like, why he talking to me like that? Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Then a side of me would be aggressive, and then the whole mood change. But how
Yeah.
you said it, bro. It's like, bro,
fact.
we good. It's all love.
Yeah.
So I feel like the way you talk to the family with the tone, it
100%.
changed everything.
100%.
Like, you're not gonna talk to her like that because she with me now.
Like, you know what I'm saying?
My side of the family ain't gonna let that happen.
He said, that's my tone that I'm coming with.
You wanna
Tone-
see us
tone is
on
everything.
Christmas?
Tone is
In the
everything.
suitcase?
Yeah.
Dolls. You know what's in my pocket?
So,
Your family photos. No, it's not.
Nah, but that's a fact. That's a great point because it's
in
not.
every aspect too, not just relationship.
Yeah,
and
exactly.
business
Yeah.
and then everything. Tone is everything.
Because it's not.
You know what I'm saying?
It's not always what you're saying. It's
How you say it?
Well,
Definitely.
that's
I learned
so-
that shit
fact.
probably. I learned it years ago, but I've applied it recently. Like, you feel me? It's like something that's something I had to really learn to do. Like, I'm a really, I guess, reactive, impulsive person. So that tone shit, like, yeah, I don't have a tone. Like, I just have this tone, and some people take this either disrespectful or like,
Yeah. Especially with this generation being so sensitive now.
Yeah, it's sensitive
Oh my
stuff.
God. Even with this right now, like, you gotta really be careful what you say and all of this because everyone's just so sensitive.
call them
and stuff.
veggie babies.
You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
it's only gonna get worse. You feel
Yeah,
me?
because imagine the worst is getting canceled before you even blew up.
Oh my lord.
That's a fact.
Like, I gotta
used to be
work.
scared of that.
I gotta work extra
Extra hard
hard,
to-
bro, to make it up,
get that
bro.
recovery,
Like,
yeah.
okay, I
That
got a
cancel shit
question
is
for y'all.
canceled though.
Huh?
That cancel shit is canceled though.
Cancel.
Bro?
Yeah, like nobody's really getting. You can't really cancel nobody no more.
Some people get
Nah,
canceled.
bro. It's
Never
doing-
cancel the wrong people.
yeah.
The right people for doing the wrong things.
I don't know. I feel like if Diddy get out in 2 years, he'll be good.
But he ain't getting another brand deal.
Tory gonna be good when he get out.
Do you guys feel like Will Smith?
He's gone.
Will
Yes,
Smith, you feel like he's forgiven?
Yeah, exactly. That's a great point, actually.
Is he forgiven?
100%.
He made like 2 songs with Kirk Franklin.
And a terrible album. And great show that came out, which was Bel Air, really good show. And the movie Bad Boys, the last 2 that he's been really good. Like he's been
on his producer bag a lot too.
Yeah, I think.
So you think the cancer is really like out right now?
He did a slave movie.
No, you know what I would say? I would say it depends on the topic. It
They
depends on the
emancipated that
topic.
motherfucker. Yes.
He was in a slave movie.
It depends on the person.
It depends on the person, because I don't feel like he's like expunged from like that stain. That's still a stain in his career. You feel me? But that's not stopping him from making more money.
Yeah,
getting these roles.
Can I ask you a question?
Yeah, of course.
Are you a Chris Brown fan?
Yeah, sure, yeah.
Are you?
Yeah.
Yeah, because if you guys read, I was just talking about this with the coworker.
Great point.
If you read exactly the details of what he really did to Rihanna,
great.
it's actually a little crazy. And one of them, I'm just saying one of them, he actually bit her. Like,
bit her.
He definitely has a temper problem, 100%.
Yeah.
And that will forever stay in his career.
I don't think if it stained him, but I don't think it stopped him from propelling. You feel me? Like I think he's still a good success. Like,
what if we didn't know the detail, like deep detail, but we just know it was an accident? Like, you know what I'm saying?
With the T-shirt they sold,
it wouldn't be as much of a stain. You feel me? Because now it's a little bit more speculation. All right, what did Rihanna do to provoke him? You feel me?
Yeah, she did start it though. I heard a lot about her starting like a whole thing, and then him kind of like really just it all just built up, and then he couldn't take it anymore.
Yeah, but even with all of that, you feel me? Yeah, he kind of surpassed that, but like I still think that's the one thing in his career that's taking him from being untouchable. Like
you might be
exactly.
What about Michael Jackson? You like Michael Jackson?
Yeah, of course.
Everybody says he loves little boys. I don't think that stained his legacy. People still talk about him now.
I guess you might be right.
I
guess you might be right.
he was a
What's
So I think
the baby
makes it hard.
Is the baby forgiven?
These are all icons,
bashing gay people.
Yeah.
I mean, no, not really.
It's not that he's not
for.
forgiven. He is, but it's just that he's just never bounced back since. Like you
How
feel
he
me?
was, right?
He was strong.
He was going like 4 years straight.
Yeah.
He was going 4 years straight. And would
My whole
he
college
still
career,
would he still be up if that never happened?
I don't know
Probably,
because
probably.
his sound sucks. Like it ran out the ground. Like ever since that summer jam of
Everybody
2022.
started doing it, literally.
Yeah, it was kind of whack after that. His flow got too like annoying after a while.
Literally. That's what everyone said. It was all the same anthem music. You make the song about the same thing.
But if you listen to like when he started switching it up, like when he does add a little auto-tune or when he just goes straight into the freestyle mode, bro, nobody's touching. Oh, so how did I do it? I was kind of
put his own auto-tune on it.
but nobody's touching him for real though. Like when it comes to that shit, like he's really nice though. But my fault, bro.
Nah, you good, bro. That
Question.
was a great question. You feel me? That should led into some great points. But this last question right here is gonna take it home for us. How long should a good normal sex session be with your partner?
3 days, right?
He said all day and all night. On when he has no work.
No stress.
A normal sex session. So like if y'all had to do this 3-4 times in the week, what would be normal?
Normal sex session, 72 hours. I'm bugging?
Is y'all
A
playing
sex
around?
session? You know what a session is, bro?
It's the nigga that's a sex shift.
I'm gonna say
That's a sex sentence, nigga.
Nigga, huh?
it depends on the time of the day. In the morning time, 5 to 7 minutes. At night, 10 to 25 minutes. On a weekday, on a weekend, we can go because I'm gonna get drunk. On the weekend, it could be between 45 to an hour.
Bro said 5 to
I
7.
think 45 to an hour is the standard actually for all of those time period frames. Now, I do.
Work in the morning, you got time to fuck for 45 minutes? No, get this nut out quick and let's go.
That's what I was gonna say, but I
5 to
also
7
do
though
think
is
yes,
crazy.
it comes with different time frames. But like a normal sex session, when you say that, I think of a normal time of the day where we have the time to have sex. So if it comes to that, then yeah, at least 45 to an hour, because at least 30 minutes of it, 15 each, we both, foreplay, making out, giving head. Then like we finally get into by like 35, by like 45, we on to like you know, we coming to a clear finish by that hour. Niggas is nothing. Like,
You know, I like that.
yeah, you gotta. There's a whole game plan strategy.
Yeah, but if it's 45 minutes to an hour, for me, I have that in me for a weekend. But if it's during the week, respectfully, especially on a busy week, I got you during the week for a count 25 to 30.
Bro said Monday through
Got you.
Friday, we looking at 5 to 7.
you looking at?
Unless we
How
on a
long
Saturday
is
and
that
Sunday.
Unless we
I wanna
first-
ask Mike
yeah.
first.
I'm like, he's over here trying.
Because both of y'all niggas got me dead. This nigga's over here, hour and a half plus. This nigga's 5 to 7 minutes.
I said,
Whoa.
I said
You missed
40
mad content.
He said
Nah,
45
bro,
an hour.
I
I
know
said,
y'all context,
in the
bro.
morning. If
I'm
it's
just
in
telling
the
y'all
morning.
what I'm laughing at, though. The audience knows.
So if it's in the morning for you, and you gotta go, how long you last? You skipping work, nigga?
I'm definitely not doing no 5 to 7 minutes.
30
you know what I
minutes.
mean?
Like,
I'm not even.
So you
like,
waking up that early? But I'm talking about alarm just went off. You want to fuck real quick before you. There's no way
I
I'm
can
fucking
get a
for 40
fif-
minutes,
all right,
bro.
15 minutes morning quickie.
That sounds.
Yeah, dragging it.
That sounds cool.
45 to an hour. if I'm
15.
really
15
just
minutes, that's
regular
too
fucking-
long, because then I'm going to want to keep going after 15. You need
only
it where
way
it's
I'm
not
busting
too
at
much,
5
not too little.
Is if like the foreplay was like extended, bro, and I'm just like ready to. I'm out the door.
Bro,
That's
you
why I
just gotta
said.
go
That's why I
from
said
the
if
rip fob, like-
head, I give head, you give head. We were making out. We undressed each other. Then we getting
That's
started.
such a
and going
disservice
forward,
to
like,
her. Like I don't even feel
15 minutes
satisfied.
ahead, bro. You
Bro,
good, shorty?
5 to 7 minutes before you even wake up, dick is in her mouth.
All right.
So the job is halfway done.
This nigga.
What's your timeline?
What's your
What's
timeline?
a regular normal sex session? What would you say you want it to be?
I think I'm agreeing with him because. What with you?
Oh, thanks.
Yeah, because I'm being.
I meant like a normal sex session
Yeah,
for like a
you know,
regular.
so for me, you know,
Yep, Mike.
weekday, you know, no, it's like everybody's trying to get to work. You know what I'm saying? I'm saying like 10 to 15 minutes most.
All right,
weekday in
3
the
more
morning,
minutes.
You know what I'm
Busy
saying?
work schedule, yeah.
If you round it up, you feel me? I said the 3 minutes, you know what she
but
doing
on the
for
weekend,
3.
I'm actually the opposite. Morning, oh, babe, we're talking an hour. In the morning, and weekday. But afternoon, you know what I'm saying? Like 15 minutes. You know what I'm saying? I don't drink and smoke, y'all. So in the afternoon, I go to sleep, baby. I'm not like y'all. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, but weekday, I don't know why it's something about the morning, man.
That
That
8 to 9 is statistically the horniest hours of the morning, I believe.
9?
Wow.
Nigga said I'm about to
How did you come up with that
shift my alarm
statistic?
clock.
I seen it a long time ago, actually.
Yeah, that's dope. I actually didn't know that. That's crazy.
How did they
let's
get
look
this
at
like?
Yeah. But
Did they do the
so I have a
entrepreneurial
question for
census?
y'all. Do y'all believe the alcohol and the weed have an effect on the performance at the time?
One second, just
It can have a really, really good one or a really, really bad one,
Yeah.
though.
I think it's like
had
scientifically
both.
proven that it does.
It does positive, like more time.
Like
Just to give
basically to
proof.
give it a simple sense, like when you drunk, your sperm cells are drunk, so like you can last a little longer.
Yeah,
'cause they
most
not on
definitely,
point.
most definitely.
Yeah, I've definitely I'm sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, I just want to get it out.
Yeah.
Just to give it like fact, I had to Google it for y'all. Testosterone levels peak in the early morning around 8 a.m. in men. This hormone boost
He's
can
right.
translate
He's
into
right.
heightened sexual interest. In women, estrogen and testosterone also peak in the morning. While rested after a night's sleep, energy levels are replenished, which can enhance the
They don't give them a specific time.
Nah, they want it.
They horny all the time, bro.
But it says 8 a.m. though, so
Yeah.
that proved my point. You know what I'm saying?
I've always liked that,
You know
though.
what I'm
Like,
saying?
Like I said,
that explains a lot because when we were older, like, guys always woke up with, like, well, I always
Morning
woke up
wood,
with a
yeah.
stiffy. I don't know about anybody else, but I always woke up
morning
with
wood, bro.
with a Hitler.
With the alcohol and the weed, I agree, like 1,000%, because I know you guys know a lot of women that would rather date a dude that don't have no job, that drink and smoke all day, but they got that performance, baby.
that's a fact.
You know what I'm
Where
saying?
did these bitches?
That's a fact.
Yeah.
I don't know. I know women that are hard working ass niggas.
Look, it goes viral
They
on,
want big
on
dick
every
niggas, bro.
platform.
The majority of them are in that boat.
People
Watch
I
this.
know.
A woman would say that, like, they would rather pick a man that perform well than a man that has a good job and can perform all day, every day.
Yeah, of course.
yeah.
All
That's a
day,
fact.
every day.
No, we've said that before. Would you rather be big dick and broke or small dick and
Yeah,
rich?
so that's what I'm saying.
Big
So
and broke.
So
fact.
it's pretty accurate.
That's
you know
a
what I'm
fact.
saying? But
Yeah.
These
got me
women are
thinking
just
maybe I need to do a little bit of drugs and alcohol. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, because to be honest, it's like when you first start, it is like a really good, like euphoric feeling. It feels good, like. But to be honest, after a while, I think it's kind of whack.
Yeah,
It's just regular. It's just
kinda
how
whack.
I do it because it's part of my schedule.
For me, when I definitely have smoke in the past, but one hit, good night, and then when I drink, can't function. Like both.
Oh,
Like I can't see. Yeah, bro, I can't
They
see.
can't function.
I can't drive. I can't communicate.
that's
Nothing, bro.
mad
I wouldn't be
funny.
able to have a conversation
oh
with y'all
yeah,
right
you're
now.
like me. That's good though.
That's
Yeah,
mad funny.
bro.
I like
can't-
that
That's
though.
good, though,
I think
yeah.
that's why you kind of have like such a drive and passion for like your business because I think low
like
key,
health
I
life.
feel like personally, if I didn't like drink, I'm not like a daily drinker. I only drink socially and mostly when it's like a celebration. But I do like my smoking. I'm a smoker.
Yeah.
But if I didn't do that, I swear to God, I feel like I would have that same type of drive. I think
Yeah.
I low key slow myself down because
Yeah, no,
like
I agree. And
naturally
then-
I have that like
So myself.
if I feel like if I don't smoke, bro, I feel like I'll be moving like this because I won't
Yeah,
know how
for
to
real.
stop. Yeah, I feel like I'll be too fast, bro. I am too.
Maybe
You like
that's
that
what
on
it
the
is.
basketball court too, though.
No,
You
that
like
is
a
the
little
actual truth. Nigga, we
energized
quit
ass buddy.
smoking, and I promise you, we were recording Monday and had the pod done Wednesday.
So why not do that?
Nigga.
I got straight A's at
That
Niggas
day.
have straight A's.
Had to go to school. We had other things coming.
I genuinely love it.
Yeah, but
So yeah.
wait, Rob, what's your time frame, nigga?
Oh yes, sir. We ain't skipping you.
All right, so since we doing like morning and all of that, I would say probably morning, definitely, I'd say that 10, 15 minute ballpark is good, you feel me? Depending on the morning. If I got time, obviously we stressing it out.
No, everything wet.
But if we just chilling, yeah, like an hour. Hours is solid. I feel like at a certain point, you feel me? If you beating it up too much, it ain't even like enjoyable for them anymore. Now I'm not enjoying it because you're not enjoying it.
Facts.
Yeah, I'm good.
that.
Like whenever she come at least 3 times. Sometimes that's before the hour.
Yeah.
But after coming is done, I'm done.
And it's just like free game for
Don't
me.
get me
Like I
wrong,
could just
sometimes-
last as long as I want.
I'm gonna be honest, sometimes I'm in it for the love of the game. You feel me? Like, I'll definitely just keep hitting. Like, you feel me? Like, I'm not gonna just say no.
yeah.
They said I'm in
I
it for the love of the
definitely
game.
can find times where I'm like, all right, I'm good after 30 minutes. Like,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
9 times out of 10, like I said, I'm in there for the love of the sport. You feel me?
Yeah.
First one in, first one out the court, like, type shit. Like,
Last one out off the court.
Right. Nigga said first one in, first one out.
Yeah.
In and out.
hey, however I get my nut off, nigga.
All right, fuck it.
You feel me? Wherever, nigga.
All right.
On or off the court.
I'm crying.
I don't mean to transition.
Off that.
Yeah, off that, but
Off the court.
And that wraps up relationship
Yeah.
topics,
how'd
guys.
you enjoy
Yes,
the
sir.
episode, my guy?
Nah, I enjoyed it, man. Thanks for inviting me. This is, like I said, this is what I like to do. So,
Yeah.
if you guys want to invite me any other time, I'm
Bro, you
I'm
are always welcome, man.
You know what I'm saying? I appreciate it, man. So
Gotta get
I wanna-
in, gotta get bro in
Nah,
there.
most
all that.
definitely. And
that's
I like this so much. So I actually want to invest to this, bro. Like, this is what I like to do, man.
Don't tell them. Don't.
We're looking
We're
for
gonna-
investors.
Yeah, we
Yeah,
are looking
yeah,
for
yeah.
investors, but we're gonna cut this part out. Yeah, we got niggas off there that would hit
But
you
I
up.
want to
Nope.
I want to give out the company a shout out, though.
Yo, tell them where to find you.
Yeah, yeah,
And
so,
your social media, your brand, and also
yeah.
tell them one message you'd like to leave for the audience. And I swear to God,
I'm not
do
gonna
not say
give
be authentic
I'm not-
or
I'm
be
not-
yourself, please.
No, I'm not gonna get beat up. So which camera do I look at? This one?
Yep, always straight in front.
So my name is Mike. I'm one of the CEO at Level 1 Roofing. So if you're looking to get your roof replacement, we are licensed, insured, and OSHA certified. We offer financing, 550 score credit score, up to 24 months free. We have a big crew. We are IKO and GAO certified. So we're claim specialists as well, meaning if we find a wind damage on your roof, you don't have to come out of pocket except your deductible. So,
Nice.
our phone number is 203-300-5246. My name is Mike, and I'm one of the CEO at Level 1 Roofing. Thank you. Appreciate your time.
Use discount code J.
Social media, bro. You gave them that?
Oh yeah. My name on all platforms is Mike Paul. So Instagram, my name is Mike Paul, but the company name is Level 1 Roofing. Level 1 Roofing on Instagram, Facebook, and I'll be coming up with a TikTok pretty soon. So
Be on the lookout. You already heard.
yes, sir.
Did you
Best
give him a
in the
message?
business.
So the message for everyone I would say is put aside the excuse and actually work on your dream and get better every day. You know, enough excuses, and then I would say, you know, work on your dream. You know, so I know we don't all have the same dream to be rich, but your dream may be to lose weight or gain weight or buy a house, whatever it is. I would say actually put some time into it. You know, from the next 6 months, what do I want to accomplish? So I would
nigga.
ask yourself that question. That's your own question. What do I want to accomplish in the next 3 to 6 months, and work on it. You know, baby steps. So that's what I would say.
Stamp that.
I was not on
Yes, sir.
something you could like.
I love that shit.
Yeah, like tell someone like literally someone could really like think about
Nah,
like
I'm
later,
with-
like not just a quote. Like it's
Just
like,
hold
what
our
am I
audience
thinking
accountable, nigga.
So
You're accountable. Put that shit in the cap.
you gotta answer your own question. I'm not answering your question.
You
Deal with your own guilt, your own consequence. You know what I'm saying?
for
So,
That's a fact.
Yo,
Stamp that.
I can't believe we wrapped up 110 episodes today with Mr. Mike Paul. Love having you.
Word, bro.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the Jungle Squad Cast. Please be sure
sir.
to like, comment, subscribe, follow
Sir.
at JSC Network
All
_ on
Yes,
YouTube, at the Jungle Squad Cast
Know
on
that.
Instagram. We are JSC, the Jungle Squad Cast. We here?
Hello.
We there? Yeah.
we in the building, baby. We are here. Level 1.
You dig? And now we out of here.
You know what's crazy, bro? I can't.